Part 2 expansion. On top of that, there's just a lot to go through. So we'll start to get into it a little bit now. So if you have been following our social media, especially if you're an Xbox player, you will have noticed that we posted a video on Xbox X enhancements. I was getting a lot of questions in social media about this from fans. You know, they were like, Cedric, what are you doing for Xbox? You know, and I couldn't really tell them. And they were getting mad at me. And this is why I couldn't tell you. We wanted to do something really big, and we wanted to show it in a really big way. Something we did not point out about this trailer is that, you know, these enhancements that you'll see in this trailer coming up, if you didn't see it, we're going to show it here in a second. The enhancements in this trailer, they'll be coming to PC and PS4 in various ways.
Is that better, Randy?
For PC, you're going to get the draw distance that you're seeing in this video. You're going to get HDR. You're going to get a lot of these, you know, a lot of the optimizations that we added into this build. For PS4, you're going to get pretty much a one-for-one copy of what this build is. So I don't want everyone to think that, you know, Xbox is getting everything. No, we're going to share that love with all of our platforms, and those will be coming a little later. So we want to go ahead and roll this video. So if you didn't get a chance to see it, let's check it out. And just remember, these things will be coming to PC and PS4. Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, Luke. Over to Luke.
Yo, how's it going, monkey? Randy? Oh, this is the Xbox. Trying to do 27 things at once. Keep refreshing PlayStation. Yeah, it's laggy enough for the dire it is, Imagine if they actually reach 1,000 times taping the stuff unofficial. How is that? Is it too loud compared to me, or is it more odds? I think that's good. I don't know. Turn it down a tad. Yeah, they took the fog out. Nah, there's definitely an improvement. We'll just have to see. That's not a bad thing, actually. They are going to be releasing more, well, details about the Genesis 2 every hour, apparently. Turn the contrast down, yeah. That's exactly what they're doing. Nice one for repping monkey in the Twitch chat. No, not gameplay, not showing you loading into the map or anything. Oh. Updaters. Is it out, is it, Lawrence? Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm trying to stream this, I'm trying to bloody check the update, and then I'm going to be doing server settings as well. I'm just going to mute myself because kettle's boiling.
You put your mic back on?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So.
Wow. So.
Impressive. Like, that's the only word. It's just, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to think about where we have come from the first Xbox launch.
Yeah, downloads are, it's just started to download now for me as well.
You know, the first build we did on Xbox, you know, way
preparing to download.
It's just crazy to see how far we've come, how much we can do with this new Xbox series.
And
it's just crazy to see what's going to be coming to Xbox, and don't forget, as I said, a lot of that will be coming to
Blue screen
PS4
loop.
as well. So don't want you to feel left out if you're on other platforms. We'll be sharing the love to a lot of different places. So let's keep continuing with the spirit of sharing information. There's a lot more information we'll get through. I know a lot of you are here for Genesis 2 reveals and information about what's going on with that, and it's coming, I promise you. But we'll just get through some of the things that you may have, heard about or may know about right now. This one I am surely you do not know about because, I found out about it pretty late. I think they were trying to prevent me from spoiling it with the community because they know I have loose lips.
I can't tell who's talking.
But it's important to know. So in the next Genesis 2, the one that's coming up now, the
talk.
Genesis 2 expansion
there
pack,
we go, sad.
we'll be introducing some new celebrity voiceover talent to the franchise. As you notice, we've been trying to invest a little bit more in the story mechanics and a little bit more to add to your experience. So this, on Genesis 2, what we're doing is we're partnering with David Tennant. You may know him from shows like Doctor Who or Good Omens. Doctor Who is a really good show, by the way.
Ted Doctor is the best Doctor. So.
Yes. David Tennant will be playing the villainous Sir Edmund Rockwell. I know you know a lot about Rockwell. If you don't, you should probably, jump into a boss fight or something, play the game, And we're also partnering with Madeline Madden. She has been on The Wheel of Time, Picnic at Hanging Rock, Dora and the Lost City of Gold, and she'll be talking in the game as Helena. Now, I know you all know Helena, HLNA. She'll also be HLNA. Those two, they will be partnering with us on this next expansion to just take that production value to the next level. And we're really excited. I know they're fans of the franchise. They're fans of the the story of Ark. They're excited about what could come of this partnership. So we're really excited to work with them, and I'm really excited to see how you guys take on to that. Now, in other news, launching right about now, we have the TLC, the Tender Loving Care Patch. This is the third one that we've done, I believe. I'm going to mention the last one because, that's my favorite one because I actually got to work on it, and the raptor and the Spino I actually got to work on. So if you got pounced by a raptor or if you like the Spino's abilities to go on 2 feet, that was me. Okay. Just want to. You can clap now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But there's something that we like to do. As you know, Ark has been out for a while, and some of the creatures that we first launched with, arguably could need a little bit more love. As we got further into development, I think you all will realize as well, creatures got a little bit more personality. It wasn't just a swipe attack and it wasn't just a tail attack. We started to give these things personality and give them character and try to give them abilities that will fit into your wheelhouse. So, what we do with Tender Loving Care Patch in this third one, we try to take a look at some of those creatures that may have come up early, in our development path, and we try to look at them and see what we can add to them to enhance the gameplay. Zane, tell me a little bit about what we got in this TLC 3.
So first off, one of the ones we changed was the Stego, which not a fan favorite that I'm aware of, but the Stego was one of our first actual just dinosaurs in the game, period. So it needed some love. Needed a lot of love because it was just very basic. This is what a dino is and should do, and then we moved on to the rest of Ark. And with this patch, we took a good deep look at the Stego, got a lot of nice visual updates for it, but then also just its abilities. And we really riffed hard on the fact that it's got those giant spikes on its back, and they're cool. So we're attaching abilities to those, and based on its stance and how it's holding itself, it'll either take reduced damage, and it's much tankier, or it will do anything that it hits. It'll do a slow to them. It'll slow them down. Got to make sure I'm reading the words right here. Remembering them right. We're remembering them right because we are always testing things and flipping around. But it applies slow when attacking. And then also there's another mode that it'll apply a bleed, and it'll start, or not a bleed, I'm sorry. It will penetrate through armor, so it's much more effective against armored opponents or heavily armored opponents. bringing it actually into the late game potential. Because now you have 3 different attack modes. You can either be on the defensive, you can be, almost on the harassment side, keeping things from being able to run away, or just straight up doing as much damage as you can, even to a heavily armored opponent. And then on top of that, it's also got an impale. You get something down to low enough health, depending on its size. Some things need to be much lower health for a stego to stop it and impale it, just because they're bigger, and the stego's only so big. But it can impale just about anything as long as they're the right health for its size. And it will, once impaled, it gets stuck there. It starts bleeding out. It loses all its stamina because it's got a giant tail stuck in it. The Thagomizer, as the stego tail is actually called. Yes. And then they don't regain stamina for like 10 seconds. So this thing is now becoming a great harasser. And then to top it all off, all of those different modes, those backplate modes, will give you different harvesting bonus or benefits. So now you can use your stego to actually just harvest mostly wood, mostly thatch, or mostly berries, depending on what you're looking for and what you need at the time. So it brings the early game aspect of the stego way up, because now it's way more useful. But also it even starts to get it into the late game, and maybe not the dino we're going to see in every fight and overwhelming amounts of them, but there's a legitimate reason to bring them into a fight, especially if you've got a well-balanced army or a group you're with. The stego is going to be very useful. And then the next up is going to be the mammoth, which is even more so of a team fight changeover. The mammoth saddle is getting a whole drum set on the back of it. So you can have the dino we're going to see in every fight and overwhelming amounts of them. But there's a legitimate reason to bring them into a fight, especially if you've got a well-balanced army or a group you're with. The stego is going to be very useful. And then the next up is going to be the mammoth, which is even more so of a team fight changeover. The mammoth saddle is getting a whole drum set on the back of it. So you can have a passenger that's playing the drums. And it's a small mini game to get the drums going, but once you get that flow going, everyone in range will get buffed and will get a bonus. They do more damage.
Yeah.
What is this?
Just press down.
No, I want to go up.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Said playing Candy Crush.
We got this. 2020 things.
Yep, and they'll boost everyone around them. I think it's their damage gets boosted, everyone who's affected by it, and it includes dinosaurs that are mounted by other riders. So any army will benefit from having a mammoth with a drummer on the back. And then of course, we've got quite a few attacks with its tusk. It can grab things now and actually throw them and launch them out. It's got a trumpet that will be a debuff to any enemies that come in the area, weakening them. So you can debuff them and then go as the rider, and then your passengers in the back buffing your whole team, at least within range. So both more mid-game creatures, but they've been given abilities that boost them up into the late game. They're useful all around now. They look stellar.
They do. Love them.
They didn't even look that bad before, but once you see the new ones, it's like, okay, yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
Especially the mammoth. Like just the face looks so good. Stego looks great too, but stegos are stegos. They always.
Mammoth is pretty epic. And if Jad is in the chat, I'm sure he's happy about this mammoth update.
He has been asking for the mammoth every TLC.
Every TLC, Jad has asked for this mammoth. So I'm happy that, not only did we get to do the mammoth, but we got to make Jad happy, because I know it's, elephants are very close to his heart. So it's cool to be able to see him.
This was really for Jad to be.
No, it was really for Jad. Let's be honest.
Fans are secondary.
That's not true.
But we have some more stuff. We have a lot of, QOL changes.
Oh, so.
And the big insect breeding.
The list of additional changes on top of that is extensive.
Yeah.
It's been, I think, 3 months that we've had quite a few people working on it, myself included. I've lost track of all the changes I've done. But as Cedric started hinting, we've enabled insect breeding, so moths, mantises. Baby mantis is my favorite. I'm sure some of you have seen the Twitter from Dolly. But mantis, scorpions, arthropluras, spiders,
yep.
even bats. are all going to be breedable.
Nope, what happened there?
So that a whole new breed lines are opening up, whole new potentials for what these guys can, grow into. I know a lot of people were talking about the Mantis because it can have weapons.
A lot of people were talking about the Onyx. So there's a guy, if you follow my Twitter and you kind of engage with me on there, you'll notice for a while, it was probably about a year ago.
Thank you, Pierre.
Every tweet I posted, and literally 30 seconds after I posted it, there was a guy on Twitter that would request to make Onyx breedable.
Yeah,
and he did this for, I want to say 6 to 8 months. It was every tweet. He's on it. So, when we actually did make them breedable, it was nice because he actually stopped playing Ark for a little bit, but he came back and he thanked us for making them breedable. And, the community that was in on it, it was a really cool moment because it just goes to show that if you want something, to happen, just keep asking. Not saying it will happen, but there's a potential for it to happen. And he never gave up, and that says a lot, to be honest. So, it was really cool to see those become breedable and see the community's reaction to that because these are things that people have been asking for years and years. I don't know which camera on, so I'm gonna just look at both of them.
That one.
This one. Okay, cool. That camera. So if you're just tuning in, we went over a few things already. I just want to do a quick recap before we start jumping into more of the Gen 2 stuff. So if you're just tuning in, we went over the Xbox X enhancements, the increased draw distance, the HDR, a lot of those optimizations. Those will be coming to PC and PS4 in various formats. We'll share more information on that a little bit later. We also shared that for Genesis 2, we'll be partnering with some celebrity voiceover talent. So that will be David Tennant playing Rockwell, and we'll have Maddie, if I got her name wrong, I'm so apologetic for that. And she'll be playing Helena or HLNA in the Genesis 2 expansion. And then we also just went over TLC. If you're
a very small part of TLC.
A very small part. We just kind of touched on the very high key things.
There's a new taming HUD?
Yes, there is a new taming HUD. Oh my gosh, that's. I got a lot of comments about that. I think that really made a lot of people happy to see that all streamlined in one place. They can track where everything is. It's a lot easier to track what you're taming, where it's at in the process, how much longer it needs to go, which is
what its torpor rate is,
yes,
or how close it is to waking up, or what its health even is. So you can walk or as far as you want, really, and just look back, and there will be a little floating icon above the dyno that once you focus on it, it just pops everything up as if you're standing right next to it, and you can check on it from anywhere.
Yeah. Why didn't they have this when I was playing Ark?
Right.
I mean, like, goodness gracious.
And then the turret radius options. Did you see that one?
Oh, I did not see that actually.
Where you can configure all your turrets within the same settings that are within a range of
and for those
from that one turret, you can just be like, hey, all the turrets in this range take these settings.
That's so cool.
And for those just tuning in, and I see the question several times, the TLC 3 update is going out now. So you should start seeing it propagating on all platforms.
All platforms. Get it, and let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. I mean, let's be honest.
What TLC do you love?
It's I like to hear it all. I like to hear the good, the bad, the ugly. So feel free to share what you like and what you don't like in this. And we're always looking for opportunities to go back and look at some of these earlier creatures when we have the time. And it's good that we had the time to do it now. So just keep sending in suggestions on things you'd like to see improve, change. What's your favorite creature? Why should it be changed? Let me know because we really do take that into account. We talk about those things in meetings. So be sure to keep your voice heard. So I think we're going to continue on.
Yeah. So let's we'll step back real quick and just talk about what Extra Life looks like this year. Some of the things that we've had to do is just. I guess I'll start off by saying it was a little tough. Everyone's in quarantine. Everyone's having a tough time, but we've all been working remotely, and everyone's done an amazing job. The TLC 3 updates have all been done remotely, and the team has done phenomenal work with it. And with that, everything that we've done for our Extra Life with our partners and whatnot have also been everything remote. So just to lead up to it, we have over 30 gifts, I guess, rewards to give away for for charity. We have a local business that's supported us. We have partners like Blue Microphones. We're using it on stream.
We have bamboo sheets.
We have bamboo sheets.
I mean,
authentic.
Where are you gonna get that from?
Yeah, blankets, and we also have
don't forget to start your
water bottle by the coldest water, gray bottle. So we have a lot to give away. this year, and it's been great to have everyone join us once again. We have numbers too. We have over 20,000 people watching us.
Wow. Zane, what's your favorite Extra Life moment?
Yeah.
Favorite? Oh my gosh, I can't be put on the spot like that. I just blank out.
It's easy. It's easy. To me,
What's your least favorite Extra Life moment?
Oh God.
None. I love Extra Life.
Oh.
I look forward to it.
Alright.
It was,
I've not heard that
Anyways,
one.
real answer. Real answer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Probably hot ones. The hot ones.
Oh, I hate.
Very-
Okay, I
That was.
thank you. I did hate that chip. That chip was terrible.
We have.
It was awful. My reaction was not very severe.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm a boring person. I can't help that.
Okay, you just
But
jumped in there,
that
Jamie.
was a terrible, painful chip.
It was.
And we also, I mean, for what it's worth, we have the chips again.
We have the 2020 edition.
We have the 2021.
And I don't know if you guys have looked up on the
Crisps.
2020 edition. It has the
mine's done,
numbing
it's just
peppers.
popcorn.
Szechuan, like
yeah, it's different, and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a lot worse. So
I'm okay.
I can guarantee you,
24%
I won't
coffee,
be
so it's
doing
gonna
it.
be a long coffee again.
I can guarantee you that. There's no donation that's going to get me to do that. Sorry.
I'll do it.
Think of the
'cause
children.
He'll
so.
do it. You know, some of these other people will do it.
We might lose John for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I don't know if you should do it because we actually need you to
Yeah.
be operational. So we'll have some people.
That
We'll
chip
have
was
people
rough, man.
I've
stopping
been
by.
training for like a year.
Man, I was in the bathroom for a good hour after that chip, and then I sweat it all out, and I was ready to go. But I'm not kidding.
Right, I'm
For the
just
next
gonna
like 6 months, food was different
load my
because of
game in
that,
as
that
well.
thing. Like my
So there's
stomach
a
had
high
like
chance
it.
that
taste buds
things
are
might
gone.
freeze.
No, just it
This is a lot
impacted
of
me. Like I
information and
started
data
whenever I
in,
tried
so
to eat
stay
spicy
with
because
me.
I like spicy food. I like habanero sauce is a thing that I usually eat frequently.
Not everything I have for food this year is all gonna be spicy.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
some weird
some-
foods and things like that.
That chip was rough though.
We all know what you're here for. You're here for Genesis 2, right? You're here to
Sorry.
you're here to see some good stuff, see some leaks. We're prepping it up for you right now, so
we
just
have a bunch.
be patient. It's coming up very soon. We'll also be hearing from Jesse and Jeremy very soon, so you definitely want to tune in for that. It's always fun when we get to hear from Jesse and Jeremy, see
gonna
what they
sell
have
what?
cooking up, see what they have going on. Let them talk about their passion, which is Ark. It's always cool to hear from them. So just stay tuned in. We're prepping some things.
Yeah, Tech
getting
Giggers.
ready.
Hey, Chloe.
Getting ready to roll
Tech
pretty
Giggers
soon.
Yeah,
are
and
still
just
only
a brief shout out
spawnable
since
on
this year, even
Genesis.
before we started game day, we've gotten the highest amount of donations.
Oh,
that we've
wow.
gotten. It was
But
over. I think we popped
Tech
over 40K
trikes
prior to
now
even starting the
spawn on
stream.
other maps. Well,
Huge
could
shout
be
out to
taken
several
to other
people that's
maps.
been instrumental in our current 2020 success, such as Syntac. He raised over 20,000.
Wow.
And if you guys didn't
Amazing
tune
job.
in, he also has some great.
Yeah, don't worry, Alex. I've been
donation
testing it
rewards
every
to give
single
away.
time.
And
Every
he's-
time there's
he's
been an
done
update, I've tested
so
it.
much for us all these past years. So thank you, Syntac. Other ones to call out. Bella's been doing a great job. Cheese has been streaming for like 40 hours now or something.
Someone's
like
doing
that.
60
You're gonna
hours.
shout
Yeah,
out Uni
Cheese is
Boost
doing
as well.
60 hours. So him and his wife have been
Come on.
swapping in and out. So they're currently live too. If you want to check out other members.
No, stay here.
No, but really stay here.
We need you all.
Stay here.
Let's be real. But yeah, we want to give a quick shout out to all those people. You know, our Ark is the community. Ark is nothing without the community. And every year we do
I'm
this,
probably
it just
gonna say this
shows
wrong.
me how many
Cheers.
people pull together.
Yet.
Some people are going to say it's for the rates because everybody loves official rates that get up to 10x. Whether it's for the rates or because you're giving because you care, honestly, we don't care because it's going to a good place. So whether you want the rates increase or you're giving because you want to help out some people that may need it, all of it goes to a good place. It's a lot of kind of trolling on the internet, saying that we were taking this money and things like that. I just want to reassure everyone. None of this goes in our pockets. None of this goes to, none of this goes into our hands. So I just wanted to run that with you guys. What we're going to do for you guys that have not seen it, because I know,
Yeah, touch me.
Never mind.
I guess we're not.
It's like.
Oh. Well, what you should do right now is you should go and check out the TLC trailer.
But
If you
we're-
can, but
yeah,
you
we're
can.
also getting that prepped up as
We're-
well. So
We're getting the trailer prepped up. It's a live show, guys. It's a live show, and I also want to be honest. So if you have tuned in past years, you may notice
you say
our
fresh.
epic long beard guy, who is Steven. Steven is our audio director. He does all the sound effects in the games and things like that. He's really instrumental in this extra live.
Guys, just to let you know, I'm going to start working on the coding quickly, so I may go a bit quiet, but you can see the concentration on my face, so get ready.
And we didn't want to risk it, so we're actually down a significant portion of our live streaming team right now, but we're going to make it work because that's what you do. You keep rolling.
Yeah.
Luckily,
So,
Luke is very
thumbs
talented.
up on us being good. Give me the gladiator.
All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and roll this TLC trailer now.
So, are you?
Oh, bollocks, I wanted to see this. Never mind. I'll do coding first, so I can get set. Although I don't know if the Troodons been updated yet anyway. Whose idea was it to have so many servers? Sorry for UnityBoost! Thank you. Oh, so that's Bunny Dodo's gone. What am I doing now? Oh shit.
Would you look at that?
That's pretty
Man.
awesome.
It gives me nostalgic feels. I mean, if some of you don't know, I mean, I joined this company after having roughly 1,500 hours or something. Yeah. I was just a fan playing the game when it launched into early access. You know, I was amazed. Why are we black screen right now? There we go. I was like, are we even on live right now? I was amazed, just like a lot of you were. I was captivated, just like a lot of you were. You know, so when I see things like this, it really pulls me back to earlier days when I was not an employee at Wildcard, and I was just a fan like everybody else. I was playing the game like everybody else. A lot of these things that we show, you know, it takes me back to that moment, and it's a really special moment for me. You know, something as simple as this Gen 2 trailer that's going to be coming up soon. I haven't even seen it. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it with you guys. I promise you, this will be the first time that I've seen it, and I want to just kind of share that with you guys, and you know, be excited just like you, be captivated just like you, you know, and I'm really anxious to get this in your hands. So it'll be coming up here very soon. Let's talk about what we have in store for the rest of the day, at least. So we talked about it a little bit. We'll be sharing Genesis teasers every hour, so that's every hour for the duration of the stream. We'll be sharing something about Genesis, whether it's an item or a little picture of a creature or something. We'll be sharing some information about that. On top of these, you know, reveals that we have every hour, we'll also have challenges. So for some reason, everybody loves to see people in pain eating hot things, including myself. So I can't act like I'm not part of the crowd. So we'll have a lot of those little challenges. We'll have our IRL games. So every year we do little games that really just keep us awake, to be honest. Once you start getting into the 14th, 15th hour, you kind of just need things that are going to keep you awake. So we'll have a lot of that going on. And then, as John mentioned, we have a lot of giveaways, a lot of things to give away, a lot of things to share. And I'm hearing that we're getting close to bringing Jesse and Jeremy on and showing a little bit of this Gen 2 off to you guys. So just stay tuned. Hold your horses. It's coming up right now. Not right now,
yeah,
but
I mean, like,
it's coming up right now.
Just waiting on the side.
Yeah, guys, if you can hear me, I just wanna. You can run the trailer.
All right, I think we can run the trailer. We're gonna go ahead and run this Gen 2 trailer. Let's do it.
We got to get sound in here, though.
Roll
I'm gonna have
tape.
to watch this, aren't I?
There we
I'm gonna
go.
have to watch this. Right, I'm coming back to you guys. Slowly, maybe. Right, I'm watching.
So you got audio on that.
There's no audio.
No
Play the
audio.
I'm
Stop it!
constipated.
Stop it! Guys, you can't play without audio. Maybe you have audio. Sorry, you've got audio. Never mind, you're good.
For God's sake.
You're good.
You've not got audio. There was no audio.
I don't know. I hear myself.
Right, I'm going back. I'm going back into the codes.
Oh, you hear me? That's funny.
Technology would be simple if it worked, wouldn't it?
They can actually hear me on the stream? No way.
What? What you doing, guys? Ouch! You're still running. The fuck's gone off? I can't hear me. Walk off with the trailer up. Can I like on that? I don't know. They've completely turned the audio off. Hey James and hey Moss. So I'm just oh, there we go. Oh my god. Oh, I can hear noise again. I'm coming back in a second. I can wait now.
Hang on! Can't seem to find you.
Welcome, survivor. Enjoy the view.
Okay, I'm coming.
You see before you the pinnacle of mankind's ingenuity. All of humanity's hopes and dreams carefully nestled within this lifeboat. Each of its shining rings are laden with miracles of science and nature. A paradise where the boundary between the biological and technological has been all but erased. And now all of it is mine. I control.
Yeah, it's definitely a Rise of Zero Dawn feel, isn't it?
I command its evolution.
Oh, look at that thing.
Its destination.
It's a Veleno Sabertooth. Veleno Tooth thing.
There,
Oh,
my
wow.
will shall spread across the cosmos forever, infinite and undying. And there's nothing you or that witless puppet, that shadow of her, can do to stop me. I have already set my designs in motion. Our future awaits. Survivor. Survivor. Survivor.
Hey, that looks pretty tentacly. And attacking buttholes. Orifices. Ooh, it's an eyeball. Oh, it's that face. They eat heads. I'm sure they eat heads. That's what I'm guessing on. Go on, chew his head off. Yep, face hugger. Called it. Heard it here first. Available now? Oh. Available now. I want it. You can't hear them guys again, can you? Stop talking, we can't hear you. Hey, there we go.
Take that in. Like
Right, I'm going back into the
literally
code.
blown away. I'm not even joking. I am
I'll turn him
blown
up a
away.
bit.
But what we're going to do is we're going to pass it over. We have Jesse and Jeremy. If you don't know who Jesse and Jeremy are, you should probably look up on the company a little bit. But they are our very important co-creative director and creators, and they'll go over their titles with you. But we want to pass it over to them because they have a lot to share with you and give you some information about what's coming up and what you can expect for ARC. Jesse and Jeremy, how you guys doing today?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
On the stream.
Just making sure. So can you guys hear?
One day.
Jeremy?
Just
I'll
going
be
to
sat
check with
behind
the chat
table
just
with
to
them.
make sure it's all good.
Everyone's responding to the trailer
Hello,
first.
Jim.
We'll, give them a chance.
lot of
They
good
got too
stuff
much
there.
shit.
Oh, it looks so good.
Alright, so they
Our
can't
best
hear you?
trailer yet?
They can hear you. All right, so we're live.
Right.
Tell us what's
And
going
Jesse,
on.
You can hear me, right, Jesse?
Yep, I can hear
Okay,
you.
great.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about this trailer. Oh my gosh, like I told them I had not seen the trailer yet, and I'm like shaking over here looking at it. Like it's unbelievable. You know, so talk to us a little bit about Genesis and what you guys hope to accomplish with this next expansion.
Want to take it away, Jer?
Sure, sure. Well, that's the story trailer for Genesis Part 2, of course. And yes, it is true. David Tennant, we're so lucky. Doctor Who himself, among other roles, is voicing Sir Edmund Rockwell, which is super cool. He, you know, does the human side and the demonic side of the whole range of emotions for that character. And we also actually have an actress named Madeline Madden playing HLNA and Helena Walker now, and she's just really brought it. So you'll hear a lot more of their voices in Gen 2 as we find out what the conclusion really between the conflict between Rockwell and HLNA Helena is going to result in. And on the gameplay side, so it's a big story DLC. Obviously, there's a lot of story in this one. We don't want to spoil any of it, so we'll just let it be said that there really are some major things that happen that are essential to what the ARK franchise is all about. But gameplay-wise, I want to be clear. We've learned a lot from Gen 1. We have kind of learned the good parts of it, the bad parts of it, the things you like, the things you didn't like. And we're trying to get the best of both worlds. The, you know, for one thing, it's a single world map, not broken up, not divided in any way. You can build on all of the overworld.
One of the largest maps ARK has seen.
Largest map ARKs that we've made. And it's missions are like kind of in instanced separated areas.
Oh man!
So they are not people doing missions doesn't affect your ability to build or impact your ability to build in the over map area. Missions themselves are much more interesting this time around. They aren't just like mini games or repetition type stuff. They actually have story context and scripting, and they really make use of much more kind of variety of mechanics. I'm going to spoil something, which I probably shouldn't. No. Let's just say there's one mission that is an homage to one of my favorite games, Star Fox 64, except this one's multiplayer, so that's cooler. But there's a lot of missions that also involve, you know, like the more standard mechanics and so forth. But they're much more interesting this time around.
Yeah, it's safe to say I think the team had a lot of fun building those missions too, and making them integrated into the gameplay as you're mentioning.
The map itself is brilliant. You'll learn a lot more about the map during the live stream. The dinosaurs and creatures, the new ones, are really varied. We really push the limits on what we can do with them. I don't want to spoil the reveals that are coming up over the course of the live stream. But suffice it to say, this is our most ambitious DLC, our biggest one, and our most epic one, and it should be because it's the last of the story expansion packs.
The end is near. The end is
better
near.
Be good.
I'm sure a lot of people are sad to hear that, but it's also exciting for me, like I said, an early ARK player, to kind of see where the story takes us, how it ends out. Jesse, the visuals are looking amazing. Man, this trailer, like everything that I've seen in this trailer, just gives me those early ARK feels.
Yeah, really.
You know,
well, so as you guys know, the team has been working so hard on this thing.
They have.
I mean, Genesis is such an important thing, part 1 and part 2, for us, and for the IP itself. It's definitely a bridge to greater things that are going to happen down the line. But this is definitely the greatest thing we've done to date, I think, and it's really awesome. And you know, just to be in there and see the new environments, and to know that, like Jeremy said, just taking a lot of the feedback when we start out to make Genesis 2, one of our first things was, hey, this needs to be like an ARK map for ARK players, and that's why we made it so big. We made it so have such a variety of biomes. You can see in the trailer, there's 2 different rings on this ship, and between them, there's obviously the return of Rockwell is pervasive throughout the environment. Going back a little bit to the team's roots with Aberration and all the kind of fun stuff we got to do in that expansion, and bringing David Tennant into to voice Rockwell. He's got such a bigger presence in this expansion pack, along with HLNA and Maddie's work there, kind of bringing these two characters along with you to tell the arc story in a way that hasn't been done today, along with all the great gameplay you guys love, I think is really the super exciting thing about Genesis. So big props to the team. These trailers are always fun for us to do as well, because it lets you guys in on what's happening and what's going to look like when it gets to you in a few short months. So also, real quick, before we go on, I just want to give huge props to the Extra Life team already. I think we're over 55,000 K. As you guys know, like, we do this stuff every year. Genesis 2 is a great thing lining up with this, but man, like, this charity stream is just bigger and bigger every year. You know, big props to the team of streamers like Syntac, Royal with Cheese, MTS, Elite Arc, Royce Plays, Telmo. You guys teams, there's so many more people. Like, it's amazing. We haven't even started yet, and we've already busted our team goal. So I hope we get that up on the screens soon. The whole team tracking, so you guys can be really stoked about that. Yeah. And you'll see more of those Genesis reveals as we go throughout the stream.
Yeah.
As Jeremy mentioned.
Every hour from now through the rest of the live stream, there's going to be new Genesis content revealed, concept arts, gameplay features, and so forth. So you're going to learn a lot more about it over the next 24 hours.
Yep.
So stay tuned. And we're just going to leave you with one last thing. Definitely tune in to the Game Awards on December 10th. We're going to have some really big ARC news to talk about there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
please,
Cool.
please show up, please tune in. I think you'll like it. And why don't we roll the trailer again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll roll
let's
the
do
trailer. Thanks, Jesse and Jeremy, for joining us. The community loves hearing from you guys.
Roll the
Thank you
trailer
for taking some time out to join us.
Thank you guys for doing this. It's going to be a long 24 hours, but it's going to be a fun 24 hours.
It will be a fun 24 hours.
You guys take it easy.
Thank,
Cool.
thank you, everybody.
Take care,
You
guys.
guys
everyone.
rock. You're the best community there is.
Yeah, they are.
Hands down.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
We're going to go ahead and roll the trailer again, because I actually need to take a look at this trailer without all the emotions. So we're going to go ahead and roll this again.
We need audio on our big TV.
Hang on! Can't seem to find you.
Just catching up on what you lost.
Welcome, survivor. Enjoy the view.
Yeah, it's
You
not
see
till
before you the
December
pinnacle
anyway, Alex.
of mankind's ingenuity. All of humanity's hopes and dreams carefully nestled within this lifeboat. Each of its shining rings are laden with miracles of science and nature. A paradise where the boundary between the biological and technological has been all but erased. And now all of it is mine. I control this vessel now. I command its evolution, and very soon, its destination.
It's not till December, the Game Awards.
My will
December
shall
12th.
spread across the cosmos forever.
That's the link.
Infinite and undying. And there's nothing you or that witless puppet, that shadow of her, can do to stop them.
Orifice.
I have already set my designs in motion. Our future awaits, survivor.
end is near. If you just tuned in, you missed out on a lot. We just had Jesse and Jeremy on the call. I just want to reiterate a few things that they said. I heard this is our biggest map. I also heard that for the people that didn't like missions being in your playable area, that we have sort of an instance-based mission area now. There's a lot of things I heard in there. Hopefully you were tuned in for that, and hopefully you got to hear some of the things that they were talking about. There's going to be a lot of things in Genesis 2 that, you know, we learned from Genesis 1, some of the things that you liked, some of the things that you did not like. And I think we tried to roll everything up into a nice package for you. Man, I'm just so excited for Genesis 2, man. That trailer, I'm still kind of like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm still kind of, I've lost my words for a second there.
I think chat's been saying it.
This has been a lot of
David effing Tennant is one of the good things you could say about that.
Yeah, like
beautiful.
The 10th Doctor Who. The 10th Doctor. Really?
It is. It's mind blowing, honestly, for me. It's oh man, I don't know what to say. I'm literally.
Everything is next level. So far in this first hour,
we've just got to wait for
our rates
the
right
actual
now,
service to
where we
update
currently are at with 55K, are at 7x.
Oh, nice.
For everyone.
From the
so,
Troodons, so I've done the code
man,
already.
we didn't even get
so
to that
it's just
until
down
like
to them now.
halfway.
Nope, and we'll start to get donations up on the screen so you guys can see and start to, or actually they are up at the top. We're showing random donations at the top of the screen.
Yes.
I know we usually have a poster or some type of poster where we put up all the donations. We'll start to see if we can get that running. Lindsay usually helps us out with a lot of that. She'll be in a little bit later here. She's trying to kind of conserve her energy so she can last a little bit later. So we'll start to get that up. And as Jeremy and Jesse said, every hour we'll be sharing Genesis details, Genesis sneak peeks, little tidbits of information that you'll want to know before you head into that Genesis 2
and you know
adventure.
what's nuts? We are 7 minutes away from our next announcement already.
We're 7 minutes away from our next announcement, which means, yeah, we're 7 minutes away from our next announcement. I mean, that's what that means, right?
I think that's a math.
Yeah, I think that's what
that's right.
I think that's what that means.
That's how time works.
So in the chat, how you guys feeling about that trailer?
It's amazing.
Tell me how you are feeling about that trailer. Let me read the chat real quick.
Yeah, let's read chat for a little bit. But I mean, that was my first time seeing the trailer at that exact
Big
moment
hype.
when we big hype. Like the moment David Tennant started talking,
That was, it was almost goosebumps like.
It has like a movie quality to me. Like, I mean, that trailer felt very just high production
the man
value
has
to me.
a charming accent.
Yeah, with with him on David Tennant, like it just, everything just kind of felt really high production. Let's roll the trailer one more time. Can we roll the trailer one more time, please?
Yeah, Luke, hit us one more time.
One more, I promise.
Hang on! Can't seem to find you.
Welcome, survivor. Enjoy the view.
Yeah. I'm with you this time, mate.
You see before you the pinnacle of mankind's ingenuity.
So he's not.
All of humanity's hopes and dreams carefully nestled within this lifeboat. Each of its shining rings are laden with miracles of science
Oh, so
and
it's in like
nature.
a space station.
Paradise, where the boundary between the biological and technological has been all but erased. And now all of it is mine. I control this vessel now. I command its evolution. And very soon, its destination. From there, my will shall spread across the cosmos forever, infinite and undying. And there's nothing you or that witless puppet, that shadow of her, can do to stop me. I have already set my designs in motion. Our future awaits, survivor.
March 2021. So what's that then about July?
Wow, man! Every time I see it, I just take back more. And I can tell you what's going to happen. The community is going to take 0.5-second screenshots of that and post it all online. What is this? Did you see this? And you should. All right.
Yeah, break it down.
You should absolutely do that because there's a lot of information in that trailer that you might have missed if you're looking.
It's not my end, is it?
A lot of it we're going to be going over, so you can stay tuned, and we'll be sharing that. The first one will be coming up here very shortly, 3 minutes. But first, we're going to do a giveaway because we all know people like free stuff.
I like free stuff.
So, I mean, I like free stuff. I can't speak for you, but I like free stuff.
I like free stuff.
So we're going to go ahead and give something away. Any amount for this particular giveaway is eligible. So if you donated any amount up to this point, you'll be eligible for this particular giveaway. John, what are we giving away?
So our very first giveaway, just to kick things off, we'll give away an Elgato Stream Deck, one of our Genesis sweatshirts, and Poop plushies.
Oh, yeah.
I know everyone loves their Poop plushies. I've given away quite a bit already from prior 2019 winners, and this time is no different.
I've been watching right down the road.
Person that wins something, I'll opt in. I'll provide you the option if you want Poop plushies, and I know that's always been a fan favorite for several years now. And the Genesis sweatshirts are an Arc Genesis sweatshirt. It has a logo in front of it as well as a giant logo in the back. So another exclusive option for you guys. So any donation up to this point after our next announcement, we'll have Luke name someone out, and then we'll call you guys out on stream for the next announcement. But that being said, we got 2 minutes to just relax real quick from all the hype on that trailer. Yeah.
It's going to be a long stream, guys. Just know that. It's going to be a long one. Just hang in there, if you've ever tuned into a 24-hour stream, know that this is the best you're going to get right now. So if you don't like it right now, you're going to hate it a lot later.
I think we're only going to improve.
No, we're going to get sillier. I mean, I guess to that point it will improve. If you're looking for people to get sillier and make less sense, you're going to be in for a treat. But
it is hard to top the reveal of those trailers, though.
No, you can't top that. I mean, that trailer, there's so much that is in that trailer that we could break down right now. And a lot of it, like he said, we're going to be sharing in our reveals. So there's no need to break it down just yet. As we share more of what's in Gen 2, then we can start breaking it down a little bit. But let's just...
One of us has a bad microphone, seeing lots of fixture mics.
Uh-oh. Yep. Is it the guy with the best voice or the guys with the least best voice?
Yeah, I turned mine off just now. So I'll turn mine back on. Can you turn yours off for a second? Do you guys still hear screeching?
No, don't hear screeching anymore.
So it's the guy with the least best voice. Okay, cool.
We'll find out.
Do.
No.
So it might
Screech
be
on.
Cedric's?
Screech on. Turn yours off.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right, go swap your mic.
All right, swapping my mic.
Exactly. As I said.
We love you, by the way.
He's going to go fix his mic, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do one of these reveals because it is 11 o'clock. Now, we are trying to do these at the top of the hour, but as you know, this is a live production, so they may not always happen right at the top of the hour, but they'll be very close within 10-15 minutes probably. So if you're just looking to see the reveals, you probably just want to tune in at the top of the hour each hour and then hear your reveal, and then if you want to do something else and hop off, but the top of the hour is when we'll be sharing these reveals.
Yeah. So that being said, while we wait for Zane to make his way back to talk about the next the next announcement, let's name out a winner. Luke, can you get a chance to just name out a winner for our first giveaway?
I'm a winner.
Luke.
Luke.
Now.
Make me angry. First hour. Man, announcement every hour.
Every hour.
Last year was nuts. Like, it was exciting.
I think when we did Extinction, we did every 2 hours.
No,
We're gonna do a UnityBoost in
last
the
year we did every 2 hours.
Game chat.
Because like we did the
No, we didn't. Yeah. For Extinction, we had those.
we
videos.
had the we had
Yeah,
the
like
talks,
the trailer videos.
right? Because
We
like
had
we
the
had
videos.
and then it was at like later on that like the
Well,
later
that went
hours were like
fast.
here, check out some stuff, whatnot. The current rates. So at 55K we were at 7x, and right now we're at $58,000. You guys are amazing.
You guys are killing it.
Yeah, so at 60K, we'll raise it once more. And if you guys haven't had a chance yet, we do have an ARC Discord, and Dolly has posted our current rates on that. So be sure to check it out. There are different rates from different ways. So let me take a chance to go look at the sheet for example. But where we are right now, like egg hatch rates are 7.5x, as well as baby mature rates. And the hexagon rewards are at 2.2x. So just to name off a couple of things. So be sure to check that out. And with the current rate that we're moving, you guys are probably definitely going to see the very latter
We're going to hit
half of our
100x.
division.
I mean, that's what I think is
Easy.
going to happen. We're going to hit 100x.
Yeah. Although I'm not dyeing my hair again. I was busted. Do you see how brown it is? It hasn't even recovered.
You can dye your hair. Nobody's going to see you for the next 4 months anyway.
It's not healthy,
It's not
though.
like you leave house.
I just got rid of the blonde last month. It's a little sus.
Zane is on his way back here, and then we could talk about our
Anyone
first
still here?
reveal. One
Yeah.
that may look familiar to
Yeah,
you
if I get a million.
Yeah. So,
Then,
my microphone situation is improved.
yeah, so mic check. Does Zane sound okay? No screechy sounds or anything? You guys all right? Let's give me some sort of like yeah or
You got a
something.
thumbs up
Good.
from Luke.
Oh, great.
All
So-
right, so let's go ahead and roll this first reveal. Roll it.
Roll it.
All right, so this is something that they've already actually seen because it's at the very end of the trailer.
Yes.
This
These
is our
face
Noglin.
things.
This guy is adorable. They're very cute, but they're also very dangerous. What they do is they use that mouth and that tongue to latch onto their victim and then start exercising a little bit of mind control.
Oh man.
Mind control.
Yeah, mind control.
What?
All
right.
Yeah, this
Noglin.
guy is very, even though he comes in a small package, he can ride on your shoulder. He is very, very, very capable. Should be very feared because he can go from, your favorite Rex that's been your pal for God knows how long, all of a sudden turns into your enemy. One of these guys gets attached to it, and your friends can suddenly become your enemies and start attacking you, even though they're survivors. So it's gonna definitely change up the meta quite a bit.
I know when we
That's
posted
awesome.
this picture, a lot of people, was wondering if it transformed, kind of like we've done in the past with Genesis 1. Everybody was just expecting this big beastie transformation. So you heard it first here from Zane. It's not exactly that, but it does exercise some mind control if it's able to latch on to you, which could be an interesting change in the current meta. I don't think we have anything quite like that in our current game, do we?
No, nothing that comes even close.
Yeah, so I could imagine this being a interesting switch up, for people that are, potentially are PvP or, it could be a lot of interesting strats that could emerge from this. I'm interested to see how the community likes it. What are we seeing in the chat? We're seeing good things.
It's sort of the same thing as it's basically everyone's saying how cute it is.
Oh,
primarily.
it's cute, but
It's
it can be
adorable.
deadly.
Yeah. But let's see, there's a couple of different questions asking like, can you tame it, and is it breedable, and just I leave all.
It's important to note. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw this out here now.
Yeah.
We're not going to share
That's what it sounds like.
everything about these creatures. And we're not going to share everything about Gen 2 as well. So the things that you see today, this is not everything. All right, so we're not just going to come out here and show everything that's going to be in Gen 2. We're going to keep some things behind the scenes and surprise you guys when Gen 2 comes out. But you'll see a good portion of what Gen 2 is going to be about today. But we're not going to reveal every specific mechanic about them. Because honestly, it's a little bit spoilery. A lot of people like that, that excitement of getting on the first day, figuring out how to tame it, or if it can be tamed,
You see my,
figure out its
brood now, can you?
personalities and what's the best methods to do it. That's exciting to me, and I think it's exciting to a lot of players. We don't want to spoil every single feature about these things, but we are going to give you enough to let you know how to start thinking about how you want to walk into Gen 2. What else we got in the
Why's
chat?
my head
How
there?
you guys are feeling?
Because
I
we're live.
I can divulge a little bit.
Okay, here we go, Zane.
I mean, what can you imagine these guys would like to tame on? I mean, if it already,
Ooh, look at you.
it already works on people's minds and Dino's minds, so maybe you're gonna have to work out some sacrifices or something like that to get one of these guys on your side. A lot of fun with this. This guy has definitely been a lot of fun.
Oh man,
The development
sacrifices. I'm sure there's a lot of people that's going to like the sound of that. I'm sure they have plenty of things ready to sacrifice, depending on what it is.
Yeah, especially with some of our breeders, they've got quite a few excess dinos that a lot of times they just kill off.
Yeah. So you heard it. There's going to be an interesting way of getting a hold of one of these that may involve some sacrificing of things you have or you love or you know. So yeah, how are we feeling about Noglin? You like the name? That's a good name.
I do like the name Noglin. It's quite funny.
Perfect name.
Yeah, man, it fits perfect. It fits the creature. It looks like a Noglin. I'm loving it. I think people are going to like it a lot too.
And then I'll take a second, since I did say that we were going to announce a winner. And for our first bundle of a Stream Deck and Poop Plushing Genesis
No
sweatshirt,
updates or anything yet.
It will go to Seraph the Sage.
I like how
So
someone
thank
sent
you, Seraph the Sage,
$1.
for a donation. I'll write that down shortly.
Then again,
Needed to
over
track
that level.
Noglin or
And we'll
anything.
get. We need to get in contact with them, correct? To get
Yeah,
that information.
so
we'll be in contact with you to get your information, and to get you some nice swag.
Yeah, and
out
just
your way.
just like last year, we'll have different tiers of what we'll give away. We have bigger things. Like for example, I guess the extra life, little spoiler. Like we'll give away a couple of NVIDIA Super 2070s. I know it's not a 3, but you know these cards are still amazing. And then we have quite a few Yeti Blue microphone options to give away. We have a Yeti X on the table, so thank you Blue Microphones for that.
Powered by Blue.
Powered by Blue. And then we also have 10 collector's editions. So there's quite a few things that we're going to give away. And I know a couple of our streamers, like Syntac, we provided them a couple as well. So a lot of different ways. Oh, and we're giving away a PC.
And we're giving away a PC.
Yeah. So
as he says casually at the end of all of that.
No,
and a PC. I guess we're giving away one of those.
And we'll break that down a bit further. Later on to stream, we'll discuss and show you guys what that looks like. So that's our very big prize. So shout out to Apex Game PC for that one, and we'll discuss that a little further. So yeah, Noglin was actually my favorite that I was looking forward to. So it was actually partially exciting that it was the very first thing that we even talked about.
Well, and then I think he gets the most time of any of the creatures in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like actual hard time, but it's worth it because it's adorable.
That, and we did put him in the bottom left corner of.
I saw something large at the end of this, or was it the beginning? Something that was pretty tall.
Something
I
really big.
can't wait till we
There's
start.
quite a few things.
Yeah,
Well, and then also all the people that are getting the TLC update now, if they own Genesis Season Pass,
Yes.
they will be getting their own little personal chibi Noglin.
Oh, it's a chibi.
That runs around and hangs out with them.
Oh.
I've got to say, its run is adorable. It's got one of the cutest runs we have of many of our creatures. Maybe not the cutest, but definitely up there. So having this little guy run around with you as you're traveling through the island or Scorched Earth or whatever map you're on, even DLC maps, he'll be hanging out with you and keep you company.
And we forgot to mention, leading up to the Genesis 2
So
launch, similar in past years, we did Chronicles. We basically tease you with things leading up into that, and we'll be doing the same this year. Genesis Chronicles will continue, so we will be doing that again. I got a lot of questions on social media, got a lot of questions on Discord. We will be doing, Genesis Chronicles again, so you'll be able to collect 5 new HLNA Explorer notes and earn a new cosmetic, the new Tech Federation boots. Tech
Federation boots.
How come I don't know about these?
The start of a whole new set.
Yep.
Maybe that suit that you saw in the trailer.
Oh.
Everybody can look flashy now.
Yeah.
People are going back right now, clipping the trailer, looking back, wait a minute. Ooh. Wait a minute. Before, I was gonna just crawl over your lap and just give a little bit.
Hey, that's not socially distanced, dude.
Oh, you're right. That's kind of sus too.
Yeah.
It's a little sus. Also, just to mention, we are currently at 60K, so now the rates are 8x on regulars and 9.5x on specialty. So,
is there any way we can get the total on this screen somewhere?
our single man production in the back. Is
I know it is a single man production. I'm not trying to. Like we are running on a skeleton crew today. Skeleton crew.
Yep.
But we're gonna make it work because that's what we do. You know.
We're pretty good at improvising and adapting.
Yep. That is the nature of the business. Man, I wish I could see what everyone is saying about this trailer. I can't catch it all. This is when I
a
just
lot of hype. They're already pulling out some great names for some of the creatures they've seen, the new creatures they've seen. I've seen some very interesting names. Seen some quite funny names also. But yeah, there's a lot of excitement is what I'm seeing.
A lot of excitement. I'm seeing that too, and I'm seeing a lot of excitement about the rates. Of course, the rates are what people get really excited about every year. This is, one of those days where you can get on and pretty much accomplish whatever you want to do in ARC, depending on what that is. The environment is set up for you to reign champion today, whether you're breeding, whether you're taming, whether you're just trying to get some levels, some XP. Pretty much everything has some type of boost to it. So if you are an ARC player, today is definitely a day you want to get on and accomplish some of those chores that you have. They'll be quicker than normal because we're at 8x, 7x, 8x. We're close.
Yeah.
We're up
If you're
there.
planning on building a wall of turrets, now's the time to gather those mats.
Now is the time. Call your friends. Tell them, I don't know what you were doing today, but we're grinding today.
Mm-hmm.
This is the day we're going to grind.
You get your hanky, I got the skiff, let's go.
Yep. John is setting up a IRL game. We just went over the Noglin reveal. Zane shared some interesting things about that. You'll hear more on different things, but the Noglin seems really cool. I'm glad we did get to spoil a little bit about that because there were so many questions. Man, I couldn't avoid them all for so long. People were asking me everything. I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. But it's cool to get to share that, and I'm really interested to see what we have coming up here soon. If you don't know anything about our IRL games, so they're just really quick mini games, but the thing is, the loser always has a consequence, and the consequence varies. For 1 year, I was dressed in shark suits. There's a lot of different consequences that will be on here. So if you like to see people in pain, or see people in trouble, or see people unhappy,
thank you for the follow.
With doing some type of consequence, this is going to be enjoyable for you. John, what do we got here? Nothing with whipped cream or cream this early, please.
What?
No.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
We have to wait a little bit before we get into that.
And
that
we all
type
know
of fun.
Cedric doesn't know how to use whipped cream.
I learned. You gotta tilt it, right?
Yeah, you gotta actually, lift it up. Tilt it up.
Okay, cool. Modern technology.
It's still one of my favorite clips. Cedric with the whipped cream can.
Yo, Richard. Hey, Pedro.
Listen.
How's it going?
Needless to say, I don't use whipped cream, but I would hope that technology would have advanced past the part where we have to hold it upside down to get something out of it.
You would think so. It might take.
I don't know if anyone's seen that, but that was
amazing scientists to do something.
We have
struggling with
coordinated
getting
rocket
whipped cream
launches,
out.
and yet we still have whipped cream that can't be vertically induced. It's weird.
It is a little strange that you have to tilt something up that's pressurized, tilt it upside down.
It's just crazy. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move this camera. So we have a different. We're not.
No.
Oh, we're going to bring the game in here.
Good, I'm glad you're alright, buddy. Oh. Yeah, we're waiting for Netrado, buddy.
We're not going to be able to do all the games in here, though, right? Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. So we're improvising. Normally, we would do the games in a separate room.
Yeah, so we'll wait for a little bit so I can bring games in here while we figure out.
Yeah, the copying was bloody ridiculous. The trailer looked
participate
awesome.
In some of the food stuff? Curious.
I'll participate in whatever, just no chip.
There's a battery life.
I'm not doing any chip.
Well on one of these. No, don't do the chip.
That chip was terrifying.
Don't do the chip.
I don't want 2020 chip. 2020 is bad enough. It doesn't need a chip.
No, you won't do a chip.
I'll
But
do the
maybe I'll
chip.
give you guys some food now if you want.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. Always happy to
down for
suffer
whatever.
Are you down for
for
some
viewers?
something sus right now?
Let's bring something out. Let's see how it looks.
I'll go something polite to start. I'm not
Get
gonna bring
something
the-
weird. Get something people want to see. So I should tell you guys what we did this year is we got things. I'm not going to say weird things, but I'm going to say things that we wouldn't normally eat. And we're going to torture ourselves. Some of them may be good. I'm not gonna lie. I saw some of them and I'm like, wow, that actually might be
I
good.
found the video.
But there's gonna be some things that I probably would never try again, and I'm only doing it for the spirit of
Watch
the
this.
stream. I don't think this is one of them, but he's bringing out something here.
Hello. I don't know if
Alright.
you can see that. That was
I
said
mean,
with the
like,
whipped cream.
Lindsay has the other weirder stuff. Well, sorry, not weird, unique stuff. And then
You can't really
Chandler's
see
gonna
it
get me
very
something
good, but
special.
he
That's
ends up spraying himself.
Philippine.
That's funny.
Some cuisine from Philippines. You guys might know what I might be making Cedric eat. Starts with a B, so if you're Filipino, you might be aware of what it is. And
Baked
it's
bean.
egg-shaped. And then we'll
Baked
grab
bean.
that later. You're gonna go.
What? I ain't eating that.
It's eggs.
Wait, are you talking about Baloo?
Maybe, I don't know. Guess you'll find out, won't you?
Isn't that like the thing with the little?
Don't worry about it.
Nah,
Bruh.
We didn't go over this
Bruh.
Hey,
in the,
disrespect me
in the
like that.
drafts. We didn't go over this in the drafts. I'm gonna
Yo,
need you
chill.
I'm gonna need you to run this by me.
No, the server still ain't updated yet.
A certain donation amount. Would you eat it for a donation amount?
Dude. Oh man.
I'll eat it with you. Patrick, would you eat it?
Oh man.
Come on, Fredo.
You guys can't see him. That's my boy.
Oh man.
But that we do have our first game ready, our IRL.
Okay, so
Okay.
we have our IRL game ready. I don't think I'm participating.
wanna do
in
this
one,
yet?
do I?
Want to try it?
What is that?
It's salted egg fishkin.
Salted-
Fish
I'll try
skin
one. I'll-
chips. Okay.
Salted egg.
We're gonna try something.
Wow,
and then
great cheers.
we're gonna do an IRL game. Sorry, I'm
You're
like
thick.
Watch this
distracted.
space. That's all I'm gonna
You
say.
mentioned Baloo, and I'm like, I
But
don't
look.
like. Who wants to eat that? I know it's a
Look.
delicacy.
That's what I'm gonna
sorry.
say.
I'm just saying.
I do have lumpia coming.
It's
so
not a
you'll be all right.
delicacy for me.
What is this called?
It's salted egg fish skin chips.
Salted egg fish skin chips.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this, man.
It's all right.
Smells a little strange.
Don't smell it. You want a drink?
Which camera is on? We gotta let them see it.
So it's been suggested to me as well that I should
got
do
that
a
colours in it,
stream, and if
some
I
browns
reach a
and some
donation goal, get one of them
It
chips
looks
myself and try
Like a
it.
Cheeto that's, I don't know. We're gonna try it.
Treat it like a Cheeto.
Just eat it. That's quite nice
Give me a Yelp
actually.
review of it.
Give me a Yelp review.
What you got, Zane?
It's all right. It's not a flavor I would want a
It
lot.
tastes like it's gonna sound weird, but it tastes like what are those hard pork things?
Pork scratchings.
Pork rinds?
That's what it reminds me of, pork rinds. And it's weird because it's not pork, but it reminds me of pork rinds.
Pork scratchings.
No, you're gonna play. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
I'll do whatever, man.
This is like
Connect for Pong. Ooh, this sounds interesting.
Yeah, so then whenever you're ready.
It is on now. All right.
Nice.
Oh, playing Connect 4 now, look.
So
I need an haircut.
I'm gonna scooch in behind everyone.
How's this done?
Can't say
Someone
hard
explain
in
this to me.
I have no idea.
Hard and pork in the same sentence.
Turn it that way.
Yeah, so like.
Yeah, this way over here.
No, it sets up like that.
Oh, I'm hungry.
So
Okay.
Oh,
y'all
shit.
gotta be over here. When I click this button, these are all gonna go flying.
I can catch them from this way.
No, so you're both playing at the same time because you guys are playing Connect 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get them out first.
Did it come running in though?
I assume it goes
Stop
this
it.
way.
I'm streaming.
Oh, yep. Ready?
Oh, shit. Balls are on the table.
Come to me. Oh, I'm
Red or
sorry, that was
yellow?
probably really loud on the mic because I just put the mic like right next to that. Red or yellow? Oh, it's a 2-player game. Okay, sweet, red.
Oh, it's a 2-player game. Yeah, don't say. Ran away.
There we go.
This is very difficult.
I got it.
It's like herding cats.
Don't worry, I'll keep checking on the servers to see if they're updating, but they're not. So I'll keep you posted.
Okay,
I'll let you know.
Hello.
There we go.
I was on Extra Life last year. My name is Chandler. I am an environment artist here at Wildcard, and I make a lot of trees. It's kind of my thing. Love the plants. Love the plants.
How
Alright.
far from this
You
do
know
we
what?
need to be?
Has anyone actually ever done a
Far enough?
spicy chip crisp challenge thing?
What? Wait.
Oh, it's beer pong
Oh, is
Connect
that the
4
practice?
thing.
I get another one?
We're supposed to both.
Yeah, so you both are playing at the same time, so go ahead and go
So we're just basically watching a video of people playing with balls.
I have all these.
Well, so we've got them in a crotch area, look.
Yep.
Is it a race? Like we can...
No, I
Or
think.
do we take turns? Okay.
Chuck it at the microphone.
So good sportsmanship. Competition. Got it.
I mean, when I watch.
All right, I got this. This is good. Ready? You can go first. Gentlemen first.
Alright, stream, can you hear me? Do I sound funky or do you guys hear screeching? Good? Alright, cool. Alright, so basically, take turns
Oh,
each.
no signal.
It's basically like Pong, but you can connect four. So,
Algato.
who wants to start first? You're gonna guess.
Wait. What's
Algato. Algato.
what's the
Algato.
consequence? Because there's
We
always.
pick something out. So the
All
consequence.
right.
Isn't it the shuffle bowl?
Yeah, so it's in the bag of consequences. Good luck, sport. You're not even gonna bounce it?
Are we supposed to bounce it?
It's easier. It's easier if you bounce
This
it.
is gonna go badly.
Yeah. Shoes.
Oh no.
Zane, you're nuts. Ooh.
This is not bode well.
Can
Yeah.
they
Alright.
can't... Hold on. Can they see where we're going here?
Yeah, you're
Move that
fine.
mic.
There we
Listen,
go.
you can hear me.
camera are
You're
we
fine.
That
The
one
one
with
on
the,
the right.
Yeah, the one with the green light.
Well, that camera, but the screen on the right.
Gotcha.
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, that was way over.
Chandler, you know you
Chance?
got this, right?
Ha.
Oh, okay.
You gotta
Good
get the guy
bounce.
on his head. Go on.
No, these two aren't Pong players.
I am not a Pong
Most
player.
definitely not Pong players.
This
Trying to give you guys
also a difficult short bounce.
Gosh,
Sounds like someone stood outside.
listen, I also can't catch.
Come on, I don't want.
Are you gonna be our first? Oh, okay.
Not my Connect 4.
All right.
Thank God.
I mess with it. I got you.
Wait.
I
Your
think it's your turn. I think it's your turn. Because I missed one after that.
Wow.
All right.
Oh.
Come on and try.
We forgot to close it.
Yeah.
Wait, we know what the order was. It was
Yeah,
yellow,
yeah.
yellow, red, yellow.
Red. Yeah.
Yellow on top.
I can't even jump here. I've got balls all over.
Come on, man. Oh wait, no, and I have.
My youngest is currently playing Fortnite at the moment in the
You
front
guys
room and is
more?
getting very excited.
Oh my goodness. Folks.
We are not good at this. This could take the entire stream right here.
I was
Just
doing so well.
24 hours
in the
of trying to
beginning,
connect 4.
and then I failed.
Yeah, it's 24 hours, Chili. You're staying the whole time. Watch me deteriorate as the stream goes on. I'm gonna start drinking
There we
heavily
go.
in about 3 hours. No, I'm completely joking. I'm just waiting until servers are updated and then I'll probably end it.
Oh man, if this was Cedric and I.
Why isn't it? Why isn't it?
Because he had to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's on him.
Wee, I'm gonna like edit.
Jade, you're pretty good at this.
Crap.
No, I am not. I keep missing.
I'm just really, like, impressively bad at this.
You better at real palm?
No. No, I am not. I don't wear my glasses like I should.
You're trying to give him a handicap.
I think this is red.
Yeah, that's word. That's red enough. It's the mid between
So for people
red and
just
yellow.
coming to check in, we are just doing a mini game at the moment prior to our next announcement, and we'll give away a new donation after that. And then what do you think? Maybe after this we play a trailer again.
There you go.
Like people keep coming in and out.
I definitely think we should play the trailer multiple times throughout this thing.
Yeah.
Because people who
Did you see it in the back room?
Tell me off.
Oh, I mean, I've been working on it.
Hi.
So.
I mean, that was probably a stupid thing for me to say. Done.
Oh, way too far.
That looks like a pretty frustrating game. Listen, I'm frustrated watching.
It is frustrating.
I'm just playing catch with John and myself over here.
I mean, you have one potential here.
I do.
But you
Well,
need
I've
her.
gotta get. Oh, there we go. Now I've got to get one above that. Ah.
I had a shower. What more do you want?
No.
Wow, that one.
Pardon?
It's way easier.
My years. Mythics.
Orange is just whoever gets it.
Where the update app for
Oh, we're gonna do
TLC,
trailer again.
They should have started coming out for all platforms. So go ahead and just restart and make sure that you're getting it. Do you know that Sony started publishing? And reveal something. We are revealing something every single hour. So we just revealed the Noglin, the little tiny guy on the bottom left of the overlay.
That's my only chance.
So we will do a recap twice during the stream. But if you missed it, I'm sure someone actually clipped the. Oh goodness. I'm sure someone actually clipped it. Here you go. Guys, I have no idea where the rest of the balls are.
It's fine.
They're everywhere.
I'll just suddenly get good, and
It being
kill it.
Connect 4 and Pong-like is a problem.
I'm not gonna lie, this would be a good game.
Are
with,
they?
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
stuff.
basically.
Your turn? Question mark? Probably?
Yes.
There's a
I only
red
have
ball behind
one
the chair.
ball.
Do you want to come and say hello to people quickly?
I've got to do
How
the
do you
4
have
with
one
this.
ball? There was like
I thought you were ahead.
Well, that's the problem. I've got so many.
You don't. No, you don't need to share. Daddy's gonna hold you. You can shout. Hi,
No,
UnityBoost.
she's holding one of your yellow balls.
Oh, there you go.
I see how
God,
it is.
No.
Oh, that's 4 because
No.
the orange is yellow.
Oh!
Oh,
I made the orange.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to
Dang
move
it,
real
that
up so
was-
they can see you.
Ah.
Come here.
Now
Come
I
here.
just gotta. Oh my God, I hate
You're
you.
just gonna flex on
No,
her
you're
like
gonna
that?
trap my feet.
I bet.
If I had gotten the other
Sitting
Connect
in the
4,
top.
this one right here,
Come here, look. So
that
they
would've
can
been
see you.
great.
Looks
But
tough.
I got this.
Hello.
Looks tough.
There you go.
It is
Shout.
tough.
Hi, UnityBoost.
Especially with this little tiny space,
Boo
it's real
boost.
easy to throw it too hard.
Well, it's not your
Hey,
consequence.
UnityBoost.
So.
Well, fair is fair.
Used to go and shout that outside, didn't you?
Alright.
Because obviously the streams are it shouts UnityBoost when someone likes it or whatever it is. I can't remember.
That's a
He used
consequence.
to shout it. It was quite funny.
Is it gonna be a
I hope
five?
it's not the unicorn suit again. That was hot.
You got warm.
No, even better. Even better.
Show it to the camera.
This camera?
Grab it to you. Yeah.
Yep.
What's that say? Poop. Poop costume.
Yay!
Can't get it to.
I just gotta find your poop.
That's alright.
Now we just have to find the consequence.
Yeah, I'll go find a poopy.
Richard said hiya.
Oh, that was intense.
I know.
I am not a Pong player of any sort. Although I love
They
ping
can
pong.
hear you.
I
Look.
I
There,
can
look.
play some
Hiya.
ping pong.
Hi.
But
Well.
all the other Pongs have never
said
been
hi.
social enough
Hi,
to have groups
Hi,
big
there.
enough to play and practice.
I have never been good at these. There's another one that John has taught us with
Yeah,
diamonds
it
and
is.
such,
It's the
but,
extra
I've
live
always
stream.
been terrible at it.
What happened?
Just the game you were teaching us with ping pong at the house one time with the diamonds.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh, it's a life-size poop costume.
Yeah, it's an actual.
Right, you look after the stream for me
I'm
1
so
second.
excited about this.
Let
Do I
me
get to
mute
wear this
myself.
into the Filipino
I'll be
plane
back
as
in 1
well?
second, guys.
No,
Oh,
I didn't
shaking
mean-
my leg then. Good job
Before you
with
pick
my,
up the bullet.
yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, so you go wear that. So Zane, you and I could be friends for a little bit.
We can try.
How's quarantine been for you?
Quarantine has been actually not too bad. I'm spoiled. I've got an amazing family, a good core unit. So even though we're sitting around by ourselves and not going anywhere, we're still surrounded by people. So it's a.
She has your mic.
It's an easy thing.
Okay. Never mind. You're good. I'm sorry.
It's not been bad. How about you?
Yeah.
I think
Food, Daddy.
primarily with this quarantine,
Yeah.
the more shocking thing is how fast the years pass by.
Did me.
It's already November.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how quarantine has been like for the rest of you guys. It's been quite a wild ride.
Wow.
The days blend together well.
What mother?
It has. Like, remember I was
What
preparing for this. And then,
mother?
what's up? Your chair's right there.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
a review of some
Yeah,
of the Gen 2
stop.
stuff.
Then
Almost
go
not even a
with
week ago.
Disney.
And
And
someone
then
on there was like
wow.
asking about one of the things we did at the very
I need
beginning,
the,
or
huh.
technically the end of Gen 1 when we started working on Gen 2 stuff. One of the things we started working on.
Huh?
They were like, "What about that? Is that something that's even
Yeah.
we released that already, right?"
No,
It's like, no, that's a Gen 2 item.
Yeah,
It was
by
like,
the
oh
way-
my gosh, that's been so
Yeah.
long,
Yeah, that and
but not long. Wow, what is time?
Yeah, what? It's already November.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I will say it was incredibly
Really
impressive
small.
what the team has managed to do
Look at this
with
one.
COVID kicking in and immediately going into like remote mode, and it was almost like there was no break. And everything from like the trailer that you guys saw earlier and the concept arts and whatnot, all that remotely. And it's been insane of a transition on what we've had to do during 2020. But that being said, 2020 is sort of a throwaway year. Like,
No, it's not.
no one likes this year.
No one likes this year, but
You
we have
need
done
to learn how to find positive
Positive vibes.
Yeah, we've done
Idiot.
some
Positive.
great-
Can
I'm
we
an
get
idiot.
some positive vibes in the chat today?
We've always got
Do
Do we
positive
have any
vibes, don't we?
positive vibes in the chat?
Positive
Let's see.
No, there's none.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys let me down.
Yeah.
How long is the event? We are
There we
doing-
go. I see some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
so
we
we
go.
are streaming
Yeah.
for 24 hours,
Yeah.
like usual.
Yeah.
And if you're just tuning in, we're doing
Yeah,
an
yeah.
announcement every single hour leading up
Little.
to the conclusion of our 24 hours. And around the 12-hour mark, we'll do a quick recap. We'll talk about everything we've talked about
Yeah.
prior, like we did last year. And then at the 23-hour mark, we'll do that again. So
So for those of
It's-
people just tuning in, yes, it seems a little slow right now, but every hour we are going to have Genesis
Yeah.
reveals. We're going to be sharing information about Genesis.
What?
And honestly, we're just hanging out. This is a community day. We choose to use these
Hey,
days to hang out with the community. It's about ARC, but it's really not about ARC. It's about Extra Life. It's about giving back. It's about positive vibes.
we
It's
love you
about
too, first.
spreading love.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, honestly. So if you're just here to, talk about ARC and say how it's a horrible game, that's not really what we're here for today. You can get on Twitter and do that if you like to. But today, we're going to hang
You're not gonna
out.
say
We're going
bye.
to have some positive times. And we're going to share some love, man.
Yeah, you know what?
I just had a
won the
notification. I
last
wonder
game?
if it servers.
Who won the last game?
I did.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was-
I did awesome. Look at this.
No.
Was it like tic-tac-toe or something?
Yeah, it's
Connect 4.
Oh, Connect 4.
So,
okay. Yeah.
So I threw the orange one because orange was either red or yellow.
I'm coming that way then, mate.
But I got 4 in a row.
Look,
4 in a row.
who were you playing against?
Chandler.
Oh, my
She was
gosh.
pretty good. The downside though was that see the length of this table. We had to bounce it, and then
They're
catch it in
they're
this
doing the
thing.
stream for 24 hours.
And it was
To
possible,
raise
but,
to raise
we're both
money.
very
Yeah.
untalented, so we're just throwing it
Hey,
over.
speak
I'm
for
staying up with
yourself.
them.
No, me. and
I
Sam.
said that we would have.
Oh, okay.
We were both.
I said that we would have been fine.
Come on.
So
Yeah, I
I
would've
felt a little bad for the stream watching. It was a struggle.
Yeah, I heard they made
Catch it
fun
in
of
the
you
stray.
guys. It was no, I'm just playing.
I want to blame him. In this
You don't want to
dash,
move.
John was catching most of them.
Hey.
I think
Not very nice,
later
Richard.
too, Fix Wait, what did he say? Fix something? I think later too. Are we still doing a soda thing?
Yeah, they've gone
Or
now,
no,
Harvey.
did we not get
I've
that?
gone on this front screen.
I don't know. I sure hope
Checking
so.
servers
We had
again.
to figure it out. It was.
We were trying to get kind of a SODIF game going. If you don't know what SODIF is, sorry, I'm kind of using acronyms. It's Survival of the Fittest. It is the first. It is the first battle royale ever invented in the world.
Ever.
Ever invented in this
It was
world.
insane. Way ahead.
And it's the best. You know, if you've never played it, then you missed out. But
It is definitely the best.
there is a talented community team, a modding team, that has taken on the efforts of moving this to the next level. And we wanted to show off. I know that they've done, I think they've done one tournament recently, and we wanted to show off, you know, that mod. And they're actually sponsored now. So if you don't know about a sponsored mod programs, you know, every month we try to look for new candidates to sponsor. And what sponsorship means for these authors is they get some money for doing this on a monthly basis, and then in return, the community gets the hard work that these modders put into these mods and these maps. You know, there's a lot of people that were a part of that program that are now working for the company. You may know of Dave and Jackson. I don't know that they were in that program, but they would have been if they wouldn't have gotten hired prior, you know, to getting in that program. Eco, everybody knows Eco's mods. Eco is now working with us now. So we really, we invest in our community, what I'm saying.
Robbie.
Zane was a modder. I was a modder.
We've got a lot of modders.
Yeah, we actually hire quite a few modders. Jat and I were doing the math, and I want to say...
Josh is like, I see how it is.
Oh, who is Josh?
Who's Josh?
He never made a mod. What mod did he make? I'm kidding. Josh, or Zenro, as you may know him online, is in the chat. He's our modding community manager, and he also does development on the Arc IP as well. So he's not just our modding community manager. He actually does development work as well. But he was a modder, I guess.
Come sit over here. Someone's asking if you're showing off the invisibility cloak.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Josh was a modder.
Seem to be doing anything still. Still 0.13.
We had a lot of cool mods.
It's good to tell.
We had a lot of cool people from the modding community. All right. Some of my favorite.
Oh, what
mods
was that?
from my
Shit!
time,
Quick! Go back to PC.
Survival, even
Quick!
though it never really took off.
What
it
was
was a
it?
mod of where you play Ark on the Moon.
Oh,
You would be in
I've gone
space.
to a different bloody screen now, so I
it was
missed
a
whatever
really
that was.
ambitious mod. It just never got to take off. Is it my mic?
Hey, thank you very much, GW423. Whoever that is, shout out in Facebook chat if you can, or wherever. But thank you very much. And I said thank you instead of thank them.
Okay, cool. I think we're good on the mic.
Get a bit shy.
But yeah, some of my favorite mods.
You hear smells like what?
I actually think the Arc Pirate mod was pretty cool, even though they lost to me. I mean, it's unfortunate.
It does a bit, yeah.
It's just the way it goes sometimes.
There's honestly been so many mods.
There's been a
it's,
lot.
It's hard to keep track, but there have been some stellar ones. Some like
Abigail.
true effort. Like the new SOTF one is one that, unlike most, I can truly appreciate. All the
patient.
things they've had
Rome
to do
wasn't
'cause
built
I
in a
know what
day.
it took to build SOTF. Like we a part of that team and working on it very much, both the first SOTF and the standalone SOTF.
I have a
and I know
feeling
how much and how many people it
GW
took just to
is
get
George Ward.
our parts of those done. And seeing someone do that in a mod is quite fantastic.
It's really just one person.
What do you think?
Jai Spots.
George Ward.
You know, I talked with him.
Maybe.
Prior to making this mod,
GW.
he didn't really have any development experience either.
No? Maybe.
Which is crazy. The
That's
fact that you
that's the
could,
power of Unreal.
Yeah, it is. That you can go
Richard
in
wants to know
and
if I want to
you
smell
can
his ear.
Jump in and start making a mod
If
or
you place your
making a mod like soda.
head, like bottom
Let's not,
left,
let's
I'll
not
try and line it up.
You know, it is a entire ecosystem that goes into that.
And
so.
side note, the poop was broken.
Oh yes,
So.
the poop was broken. So
Oh yeah, Chad is not happy.
I picked another one and I presented to you.
She's supposed to be wearing poop.
Chandler. Are we doing another
It's
IRL
Couture.
game or what?
So I had to figure it out first. But you could give away collector's edition.
Yeah,
All right,
Richard
we're
wants to
gonna give
know
away
if
a
I want to
collector's
smell his
edition.
hair.
If you don't know what's in this collector's edition, there's a lot of cool stuff.
To be fair, I
I have
usually
my-
buy
my
things,
collector's
especially when I've had
edition
a
is
drink.
displayed throughout my office and my house.
Mine is still in my box.
Might do.
Oh man, I've got the map on one
Give over.
wall. The dossier book is in like a bookshelf, opened up and like
What
held
page
open.
is it open to, though, Zane?
Right now it's the dodo. I didn't do that.
Okay.
Someone set it up and put it on the dodo.
Okay.
I think it was my wife.
I love the dodo. Everyone rips on
It
the
is
dodo.
cute.
And
I-
everyone's like, he's cannon
I
fodder.
do love
And
the
I'm like,
dodo. Have you seen the giant dodo in the bog gauntlet?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I know what we're doing.
Yep, I
later.
made a big giant
I think
dodo
Emma should come
as
on the
one of
stream and say
enemies.
hello.
It's fantastic. It almost
Yeah.
looks like a terror bird until it gets close enough, and then you're like, that's
He's
a
come
dodo.
to get his revenge on everyone who's called him fodder. He's just
Yep.
like,
That's a dodo.
But I love dodos. My favorite dino though is the Dimetrodon. I love Dimetrodon.
Eating hair.
I actually do too.
The big long lizard with that big
Yeah, yeah,
sail,
yeah, yeah,
and then our Dimetrodon has a really
Alright.
cool like face, like its jaw and its arrangement. It's my favorite dino.
I
usually
keep
have
packs
the
of those when
Dimetrodon
I
up.
used to work. I would keep packs of Dimetrodons.
Oh, they're so
Tons
fun.
of them, like-
They're not very useful though. 'cause
They're
you
not,
can't
but
ride
I
them.
just used to
Come
like
on,
them
it's
so much.
Jordan.
It's like, I
But
would
they have
taking
the
the biscuit
temperature
now.
thing, and they're still my favorite dino, because I love them.
They are
I
cool.
just keep restarting
They
the
are cool.
events
That,
over.
that is
So I tell me
probably
if it updates
my
them.
favorite dino. I'm not even going to say it. Everybody knows. Anyway. We're going to give away collectors. Which one are we giving away, John? Xbox, PS4? Oh, Player's Choice. Player's Choice.
Player's choice.
So you
Pardon?
actually get a choice.
I do need a
what,
haircut, you're right.
You know, which one
John,
you
do
want
it
to
for me.
choose. And as Zane was saying, in this collector's edition, there is a very nice book. It has a nice bound on it, very nice paper, thick paper. It has all the dossiers that we have released.
It's a
in the
children's
game.
charity thing.
There's a necklace
like
in there.
children's
There's a
hospitals
nice
and stuff.
map in there. Isn't it a? Is it a
I
soundtrack?
think last they said they had like 50,000 already. That's quite good, isn't it?
I know, right?
One day, our music, our game music is
great.
phenomenal.
Great.
Gareth
Favorite
Cook
game
does
music.
Great work.
Language.
Honestly,
And streaming, you need to say
Genesis was
fudged up
pretty
and things
exciting.
like that.
I liked it a lot.
It did.
Evidently
I
messed
just-
up.
Every time you get like, even if you don't even know what you're doing in the missions, just the music is so hype.
It
It's
is
so
true.
good. It's like,
It
yeah,
is.
I'm gonna do some stuff.
It is. It is. Chat, what's your favorite ARC music? I'm gonna have to say, and I have to go back and listen, but I definitely liked
Turbo.
Aberration when it came out.
Or the Fear Evolved one.
Yeah, the Fear Evolved is.
That
I
one
mean,
was-
I love art. I love.
I'm
art.
still
That was
working.
a great
Music.
drop.
Chat seems to show
Our
up.
event music is great. Original song is the
oh.
favorite. Okay.
Camera's running out of battery, guys.
We have
It
some
popped up on
OGs.
mine.
Extinction. I'm seeing Extinction a lot, and Aberration. We have a low battery.
Oh, they've noticed, look.
John
Uh-oh.
and Luke.
Turn
Thank
it
you,
on at the
chat.
plug, buddy.
We will get that battery fixed. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're a little light today. Usually we would have more people helping out with the kind of infrastructure behind the scenes.
No,
some people got
this
sick.
Troodon's still not
weren't really
updated.
feeling too well today. We
Right,
know
I'm going back to
it's best
PlayStation
be
again
safe
to check.
and let them rest up and
Something.
We'll go ahead and take care of
I
what
don't know
we
what
can
yet.
here. So we're switching out the battery. There we go.
So you guys are probably going down.
Back up
Ice Titan theme
real
song.
quickly. Very soon.
Aberration. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of Aberration and Extinction.
Aberration was some very,
Yeah,
very
it's all
good
black
music.
screen now. You're in ASMR mode.
Aberration is up there for me personally, and I get really hyped up on the music. So what generally happens is, Jeremy will post in our employee chat. He'll just post out of nowhere. Here's the theme music, and then everybody gets hyped. Like everybody's clicking it. I'm usually trying to respond as soon as possible, just because I love music, especially game music. So hopefully you guys enjoy what we have coming up. You heard the beautiful sounds of David Tennant.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
As
When
Rockwell.
I heard he was in the trailer, because I've been watching, our progress slowly going throughout the chat, and then all of a sudden the audio changed, and I was like, I know that voice.
Sound familiar.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Is that Doctor Who? Is that Good Omens? I'm
Yeah.
like, who? And then I heard one of our people say who the name of it, and a few people are like, wait. Who? And I just lost it. I was just like, I think I physically screamed at home when I realized who it was. I was just, it's so great. And he's perfect for it. I mean, he just carries that perfect, like, bad very intelligent bad guy.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know, and
Perfect
that's
for Rockwell.
Exactly, that's who
No
Rockwell
Sessions
is.
fan still.
He's a
Yeah.
mad
Did you ever?
genius.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Jessica Jones?
Yep.
Yeah. He played
Exactly.
The,
I thought he was a perfect
something.
mix.
What was the name? I
Still
forgot the
nothing
name.
yet.
but he played
Sorry, guys.
Killmonger.
Sorry.
Not Killmonger.
No, not Killmonger.
That's
Kilgrave.
Yeah,
Kilgrave.
I'm hungry and all.
Yeah.
He is like the perfect mixture of like Kilgrave and then
Hulk
his Good
doesn't hate
Omens
you,
character,
Abigail.
the devil.
It doesn't
Yeah,
feel
the
right
bad
saying
guy.
Abigail.
Yeah,
I feel like I
Lucifer,
need to call you Ruby.
You know, perfect mixture of those two characters. But obviously Rockwell is his own.
Unity.
It's gonna work
Noise
well.
one
It
Aiden.
just adds another level
And
of
high.
production value, in my opinion. It's just
absolutely.
just takes it to that next level.
It sort of surprised me about it too, because I thought when I was reading Slack chats and whatnot, and then there was a mention of David Tennant, I thought it was someone else. I was like, it can't be.
Yeah, not
I
that.
know
David
it's
Tennant.
not him. No.
Name
I was like,
sounds
no.
familiar.
I was like, David's a pretty common name. Whatever. And then I listened to the
Yeah,
audio
Mom.
clip. I was like, nope, that is.
You're like,
I can't
no way.
mistake him. Yeah, I can't mistake that
Yeah.
one. But
They
A
might
lot of
have.
people ask him, when are we going to see more creatures? When are we going to see X and Y?
Every
you're just
hour is
tuning
something
in
new.
every hour.
What
We're
about
going to
that
show
one?
something new, and we're going to try to do it at the top of the hour. So if you just want to tune in to see what's going on in Gen 2, tune
No,
in at the
I'm
top of the
filling
hour.
for time. I'm wasting
you'll be able
time,
to see.
guys. For
Now, I won't
the
say that we're
server.
going to share all of the creatures
Right.
back to back. It's going to be mixed in. You know, you're going to see some creatures, you're going to see some other stuff. You're going to see a lot of stuff. So we're not just going to show it
don't know
all
if you-
back to back, and you're also not going to see everything that's in Genesis 2 because
I don't know if
can't
you can
just
see my
let
mouse
you
when I
see
flick over to there,
everything.
but I want
We don't want to
a
spoil
lot more
everything.
information on this thing here that looks a bit like a liney type thing.
So,
Well,
you know.
as Jeremy
lead up into our next announcement in 10 minutes.
So if you missed this was our reveal at 11 a.m. This is our cute friend Noglin. Noglin, as we heard, it's going to be an interesting method of trying to get a hold of one of these creatures. Apparently, it's going to have some version of mind control. So if you're hearing me correctly, that can introduce some interesting things
They
into
do like mind
the
control. They
servers,
attach
the
to
way that you
people's
play
hats.
the game, the way that you raid, the way that people raid you. These things might change because of this. I mean, imagine a creature being able to control your mind in some way, shape, or form. It could take a hold of one of your tribe mates and do something that you don't want it to do. So Noglin is going to be interesting. It's a cute creature. It's also, I heard, a shoulder pet. So you will be
Got a
able to throw it on
Noglin.
your shoulder. There's a lot that's going into this. Not only is
We
it a
shall
very
get it as a chibi
cute
as well.
creature,
Did
it's
we
gonna
get?
be very
Did we get
functional,
season pass for
and
Genesis? I think we did.
very-
Yeah, because we got
it's
the
going to have abilities,
Eleanor.
basically. It's going to be able to do things.
thing, didn't we, before Genesis come out?
Desires are gonna be what he's gonna try to make you do. Is he just gonna run around and try to eat other players, or what's Noglin gonna do?
That's
What's
a
yours
good
gonna
question,
be?
Chandler.
Like,
That's
The Noglin.
What does he want in life? What do you guys think
Yeah, what is your
Noglin
purpose?
wants? You know?
And
What would be your guess of what Noglin wants? What will he be trying to do?
Yeah.
Whose mind is he trying to control?
And-
There's a lot of
Unity.
And just to preface it again, as Cedric mentioned
Nice one, Timo.
earlier when we were announcing,
It does. It
Noglin,
looks mental.
everything that we announce here are
If you
just
look in the actual trailer for it
teasers,
as well,
I
it shows you like
suppose,
right at the very
reveals,
end
visual
it
reveals for everything, and we
launch it
currently
at you.
announce something every single hour, but we're not going to tell you everything about what you're seeing. There has to be some mystery.
We're also not gonna know everything because honestly, like our teams are like on this, heads down sometimes doing what we're doing.
You're playing with your
And,
car for a bit.
I've seen Noglin. Not that I knew his name. I've seen him around, but like I don't know what.
Yeah, that's something that I think people. I get this comment a lot in social media. This assumption that every dev at the studio knows everything that's going on.
I don't know.
It's just not the way that it works at studios. Typically, you're going to have a role, and you're going to play your role. If you're a character artist, you're going to work on characters. You may know about the character you're working on, but you may not know about the biomes that we have in Genesis.
Well, it does sound as though
Generally,
they've
the people's job
ironed
are
out a
to know
few
about
things
everything are the producers and
that
above,
people didn't like about the
alright?
last
So
one. Apparently, it's all going to be
producers,
buildable
people
on
like
the
John,
surface. It's
people
all
like
going to be
our
one
friend Colin,
area
you may have
rather
seen,
than three different
people like
locations.
Maven, you probably have seen in a few years.
What was it?
Those are the
Four.
people that are generally going to know about all
Four.
this stuff. generally people outside of that are only going to know of their area, of the things that they're working in. So, you know, I just wanted to clear that up with people because I get that a lot. Like, oh, you don't know what's going on in your own game? No, I don't. No, I do.
I build the biomes, and then, you know, all of a sudden we'll see like a million dinosaurs
What
coming
you on
around.
Facebook call me
That's
for?
where they belong, and he looks so good with
But
it. Like
it's-
Gen 1,
okay.
the volcano area.
Yeah.
You know, we're building that up, and then all of a sudden, the salamander-looking guy. What was his name again? What was his name, chat? The fire dinosaur.
Our internal name was like Lava Lizard.
Lava
Oh,
Lizard.
that-
Yeah,
And then that was
I know.
really
Now,
just
no
like
internal names. Magmasaur.
Magmasaur, sorry.
Unit
that's what it was.
Kingdom.
Magmasaur came in,
I'm
and he just
waiting.
complimented
Well, I
that
was waiting for this
environment
update to
so
see
well.
if
But
there's
that's the
any
thing, we didn't know it was
issues
going
with
on
Primitive
characters
Plus
until they
or
pop up
further
all the
issues
time,
that I'll not be able to sort
it's
out
always-
with
it's
coding.
always
So I think
interesting.
we're going to
So
look at
I'm
doing
excited to see
doing it
what
on
Outland
And for the
does.
people in
Prim
the chat
Plus.
that don't know what you do, Chandler, what do you do for the company? I don't
Shelly,
know if we
so
actually
this
introduced
is
you. I know you were part of last year.
Yeah,
but-
a little bit
streaming
earlier I popped
Oh,
in,
sorry,
but
sorry.
for
Orcs
anyone
extra
new in the
live
chat,
stream,
my
just
job
whilst we're waiting
is
for the
to,
servers to
a lot of
update.
the
So they're
biome
sharing
assets,
details
like
on
trees and, you know, if it's alien
Genesis 2,
that's organic, but not a
and they've shown you the trailer for the TLC update.
So, as she's saying, like a lot
But
of
as
times,
I say, I'm just waiting for
you know, people
Neutrado to
in
update
her
at the moment.
role or people in other roles are going to see the game come together, you know, just as you might a lot of times, just because
So
they're
yeah,
so
they're
involved
doing
with
like
what they're
reveals
working
every
on.
hour
They don't get to check in
and
with
doing
them
little
see
mini
what's-
games and
see
stuff.
what's
So
going
this
on.
is one of the new
A
creatures
lot of things that
called a
we're being
Noglin.
shown
They're saying
today,
something
I
about
know
it
a lot
does
of
mind
people from
control
the
or
company are
something.
tuning in. A lot of people, you know, are getting the first peeks. Like I said, that's the first time I've seen that Gen 2 trailer. Just the way it goes sometimes. You know, you're busy in what you're working on, and you know, you only have time to check in with the things you are responsible for. But here in another 5 minutes, roughly, we're going to show off something else. We're letting Zane take a little break, and then
Hopefully, it
he's
does
gonna
sound
be
as
back
though
to
that
explain
they've took a lot into
the
consideration
mysterious thing that really
from what was wrong with last one.
It's funny that we talk about that, and Luke and I organized, and like we put everything that we needed to reveal in order, and I still forget like what's
Yeah.
next because there's so much coming up.
Yeah, there's so much coming up. I mean, it's hard to remember the exact order of everything that's going on, but it's coming here soon.
Well, I have to go and buy some stuff
Yeah, you
to
do.
torture you with.
Oh,
That's the
great.
real reason I'm here today, chat.
We're
Is
getting loopy.
you know, charity. Of course, like I'm so glad that so many of you guys are helping out, and we see the donations coming up. On
Better
the
put
screen.
post up in important that we're just
But I
waiting
am
for.
here to torture Cedric. So I will help you with that, and it'll be a good time. So we'll be back.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can take off the hot dog now if you want, or you can keep it on. It's really up to you.
Awesome. This is
Yeah.
basically a Cedric torture day. Cool.
Yeah, but
Glad I
was
signed
asking
up
about
for
you.
this.
Are you,
Yeah.
Are you gonna do any of the hot challenges?
I was
Am I going to do
planning
any of
on
the
being
hot
You
the
should do the dab quiz.
I'll probably do. Yeah,
guy
I'll probably
that's
do
not
that.
necessarily
I'll
in a
do that,
tribe.
But I'm not doing any chips. I can tell you that right now.
Am I the only one that's eating a chip?
and
Nobody's eating
either
chips.
being
All right,
naughty or
Zane, get
nice.
back in here.
I'm eating a chip. I'm gonna eat a
Dude,
chip.
you should. I'm telling you. If you eat that chip and be like, I gotta go home, or oh, I can't finish the stream, dude, I'm telling you right now.
We warned you.
Only Josh.
I'm just
would,
warning
hon.
you. Hey, leave Josh alone.
I love you, Josh.
Everybody knew Josh shouldn't have eaten that chip last year. Even Josh knew he shouldn't have eaten that chip last year.
We warned him.
So, you know, Zinro, if you're in the chat, you knew better, all right? You knew better.
And this one's spicier by like a couple magnitudes. This one's black.
The other one was black too.
Oh.
It was, yeah, it was.
Few more minutes
This
and they
one's
should
like a
do
slightly
another
different
reveal.
formula, and it was like the
Should.
hot ones.
Where I heard you say numbing. Someone said numbing pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
Sean
Of all
Evans
the
did
other
it.
spices they have on that thing.
What's that
Well, I
saying?
don't
Damien said it was fine.
I don't think
Damien,
Total time
he's
played.
a special
And he
person.
tried like the 2018 chip. Or
Yeah.
16.
It was an older trip, but
They've had updates.
What time is it?
we're almost close.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're just burning a little bit of time. Has anybody got the TLC update yet? Tell me what's going on with the TLC update, chat.
Yeah.
What's up?
So
Oh.
there was quite a few server issues that they were waiting on servers to get up.
Well, if you
People
are having
downloading,
issues,
slow
just know
downloads.
that we have teams that will be looking into it.
Always.
Chat and Dolly and
Adam.
and
Always-
all the people you've
always
never
better
heard
for
of
servers.
are in the background making sure things go off without a hitch. So if you're not hearing information, that means they're working on it. So just have a little bit of patience. You know, people are urgently trying to get you that TLC3. But does anybody have it yet? I mean, somebody must have it, right?
I'm sure there's plenty.
Right. How we feeling about that mammoth? How we feeling about that stego?
Hopefully they're loving it.
Man. Somebody's in. I see it. Still downloading. I'm sorry. You know, internets. What can we do about it? You know.
Get better.
Internets.
Well, it's not a small patch either.
It's not a small patch.
No.
There's a lot of fixes.
Yep.
Included in that, a lot of actual like core gameplay changes. Like quite a few creatures got additional buffs to their attacks, like Megalodons.
Yes,
bleed.
saw that.
Carnos, I think, have a bleed. I mean, just a lot of little touches here and there, improving and changing up the meta.
I'm in on PS4. There's some people in for sure.
All right.
It's
What's your favorite
good to know.
addition to TLC3? The one that you're like, this was a good idea.
My favorite was definitely the breeding changes we made, adding insects into the breeding list finally.
Yeah.
Like that's been something that's been on the books and a thing that we've wanted to get to, but just not had good ways of doing it. We piggybacked on a lot of the bog spider breeding that we had already. Used that as kind of our framework for the new insect breeding type, and built it out using that framework. And now we have baby insects, and like we have the baby mantis, and I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's adorable.
I have seen it.
My favorite baby.
I have seen it. Zane, gotta be careful with the way I say this. Zane likes to create. Zane likes to. Zane likes to.
Zane likes to something.
He likes to work. Yeah, sets the proportions for the babies in our game. There we go. Zane likes to set the proportions for the babies in our games, and if they don't look right, Zane will let you know. Zane is the cuteness detector for all of our
Gen 1 is
babies, kitties, and things
pain
like
in
that.
the arse.
Zane makes sure they look good. So
I can't say they're all up to standard, but we do our best.
You know, an honest effort, really.
Honest effort.
As cute as they can be.
Yeah.
So I'm just replying to people's messages and stuff as well.
All the mammals usually work really well.
Yes.
They just have rounder features as a baseline. So.
Oh yeah, by the way, all the mantises, the mantises will have all the ghost skins now, or should. And
Cutest baby in Ark.
the new emotes, and then all the new chibis are in dinos and whatnot as well.
And you said all the babies, right? Yeah. This year.
Otter. Oh man, Ferox. Jerboa.
I love you always think.
To be fair, Ferox is just innately cute.
Jerboa, baby otter. Shinehorn.
There's Zeno.
It's mixed, man.
Griffin. I'm seeing quite a few griffins and owls.
Yeah.
Owl is pretty cute.
Owl is. I'm not gonna lie.
He's got the little tiny. All of his antennas that are on his face get smaller.
Yes.
Cuter.
Those are yes. Oh man. Bulb dog. Giraffe. What?
Sus.
Giraffe.
Oh.
What game you playing?
Yeah. All right. But that being said, it is.
Come on. It is. It's actually 1 minute past. You're late.
So make sure he's not going off script.
It's almost like we knew it was coming up.
Strange.
With the conversation that we just had.
Weird. I know. Where is his?
That being said,
we're good to
good to go.
We're good to switch.
And this is our
incubation station.
This
no way.
I'm hoping that this is going to be a huge community favorite. What you can do with this, as long as it's powered, it does work unpowered too, but as long as it's powered, it will keep all your eggs at the perfect temperature, and you can actually adjust the temperature goal or overall temperature of the unit.
What?
And if that matches the egg's desired temperature, because you know how all eggs have a range that they're supposed to be in.
So you want one for
Wyverns. It will actually increase their growth rate. But on top of that, once you put an egg in here, you get all the stats of the dino that's going to hatch from that egg. So you get their color patterns that they're going to be, what regions they'll be in, what their stats are, all their points in each stat are going to be.
That's crazy. So you know to get rid before even hatching them.
You know if that's a dino that's worth breeding or taking to term.
That is brilliant.
if this is going to be in addition to your breeding line or this would just be a wasted egg.
Now that is
And then
cool.
You can make those choices right there from the point of the egg instead of having to take it all the way to hatching, and then you can see the stats, and you're having to deal with 30 babies getting hatched or whatever.
What do you reckon to
crazy
that
amount
lot?
that you have at that time. This will be something that'll help you manage that process a whole lot better.
Hey,
and
less
it will
lag.
keep the egg just ready for hatching, so that you can click a button, just hatch it out.
That is cool.
Man, sounds like we need this on servers today.
Oh,
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
with all of the breeding and raising that's going on today, man, this would be.
Yeah, they do seem to
godsend,
base a lot of the
but I know
things to
this is
do
a
on
long time coming.
other bits, don't they, like nannies and stuff.
I've heard requests from the community that are very similar, and I actually think this is a little better than the way that
It
I've heard
incubates the
requested,
eggs,
but
basically,
This has been a common request
and
for the community.
tells you the
so
stats of the egg and
I'm
stuff.
really anxious to get this in the player's hands.
Yeah,
Really
I
anxious.
absolutely agree with you,
Raising
Monkey.
and breeding, those are two of the things
That's
that
crazy.
I know a lot of players invest a lot of time in.
So you don't
especially if
actually
you're
have to hatch
toward
the eggs, Shelley.
In game or something like that. A lot of your time is invested in breeding, raising, getting eggs, and things like that. Hopefully, this makes your life a little bit easier with this. What I'm hearing from Zane, it sounds like it's going to be a little easier.
Yeah, you pretty much just drop them in and then, take a look to see what you're going to get and then walk away. And then you come back later and they're ready
Life
to go.
is like a
Sounds
box
sweet.
of
You got a baby,
chocolates.
you know
You
exactly
never know what you're
baby
gonna get.
All the surprises taken out, which might not be a great thing. Some people might be unhappy about that.
That is true.
They
I
like their
mean,
random chance.
for the people that feels like this is spoiling a little bit, I mean, you don't have to use it, right? I mean,
Exactly.
if you don't care for it, I mean, don't use it. But I have a feeling people are going to have a good time with this, and it's going to be a huge time saver for a lot of people, I imagine. So hopefully the chat is pretty happy about this one. How we feeling, chat? How we feeling about this? Does it allow all egg sizes? Can we answer that, Zane?
Yeah. Any egg. Rock drake.
Any egg.
Magnusaur,
Any egg.
down to like dodo.
Also,
I've got your feet.
it will take all eggs.
Just FYI.
Amazing. I'm seeing I love it. I'm seeing excellent. I'm seeing excellent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Puns are always the best.
They're always interesting. Game changer is what I'm saying. Game changer. Oh man, we're about to change the game. Capacity. I don't know if we're going to share the capacity quite yet, but those are some of the fun things we get to get into once you get it in your hands. You get to place one of those down on the ground. You get to see those eggs going in there. Oh,
Egg
man.
fraction.
I'm happy about this one because, like I said, I get a lot of feedback from players about breeding and raising and how to make it easier and how to make their lives easier because they obviously spend a lot of time doing these things. So it's just so cool to be able to give back in one way, try to give some time back to those people that invest so much time in the breeding and raising. And oh man, it's going to be awesome.
I can say that's been a pretty common theme for Gen 2 items and just creatures in general.
Mm-hmm.
What are people doing right now? What's something that's missing? What's an element of gameplay that people are looking for, and how can we give that to them, and how can we do it?
Yeah, so with our PS4, I have a feeling it's just going to be the exact same thing, just
challenge or create a whole new aspect
more optimized, I guess, from the actual hardware. It's just like buying a new PC essentially. It's still the same game, still the same servers.
Oh.
Yeah, look.
I'm not 100%,
Yeah.
like we
but that's
got
what I
about
believe.
6 eggs. No, I'm joking.
I would say that
Count it.
most concepts you see are maybe not the exact final thing, but they're pretty close. But 10's probably going to be what we're shooting for, unless there is a need for 12 or for some reason 8, depending on the size of the thing or something like that. But 10 seems like a good number.
I just saw 10 in the chat. 10 eggs. 10 eggs.
Letting
All
them
right.
count.
Awesome. All right, so this is our second reveal. If you missed the first one, it was the Noglin. Any reveals that you missed, it's important to note at that 12-hour mark, or 13-hour, I forget how it lays out, we will be doing a recap of whatever you missed. So we'll be going over things like this, the Noglin, we'll be going over the egg incubator, and anything after this point we'll do a recap at 12 or 13 hour mark so you guys can catch up with some of the things you may have missed, and then we'll continue on with the rest of what we have to reveal.
Cool.
So now
you can swap it right back.
There we go. We're back.
We're back.
Oh, you got a crackly mic again.
That being said, we were giving away a collector's edition, right?
Yes.
Did you give it a tier?
What happened to that?
We could choose it now.
Yeah, let's choose it now. Luke.
Give them the parameters. Are we doing every donation?
Wait, let's do a donation.
Yeah, I did see a couple people asking how to enter into it. For the giveaways.
Any person that's donated
UnityBoost. Yo, how's it going, Chris?
Specifically us.
Glad to see you here.
Grab what that looks like. We'll export it on our end, and then we'll call out a name. So, if you want to be added to anything, just go ahead and donate, and we'll let you know when we're planning to announce a reward and giveaway. And how do we donate? If you're on Twitch, for example, we do have a part of our banner below in our description. There is a link to the team, so that's the easiest way for you to
If not, I'll send you the Bitcoin address
again.
and deposit all your funds. And we'll make sure they make it to a safe place. I'm
Yo,
kidding.
Chill.
I'm kidding.
It's down today, though.
So yeah, let's do a giveaway. Let's just make let's do another all eligible. It's a collector's edition. We're all ARC fans. Let's do an all eligible. Some of these donations some of these rewards that we are giving away, they will have a donation minimum amount. So for some of the higher items like the PC, there may be a donation amount that will make you eligible for that particular giveaway. But if you've donated anything, we will be giving various things away. You are eligible for some gift.
How you doing, buddy?
That we'll be giving away. Yeah. But just important to note that out.
Should we just talk about the PC? What do you think?
Let's give something away.
Yeah, we'll give something away, but people should know what that PC is.
Let's know what the PC is, Tom.
All right.
I don't know what the PC is.
Luke, before you choose the next winner for Collector's Edition, can you pull up the graphic for the PC real quick? Woo. So, I want to give a huge shout out to Syntac for... Who? Syntac. Who? A huge shout out to Syntac for providing me the handshake to open discussion with Apex Gaming, and Apex Gaming has been generous enough to provide us a PC from their Survivor PC lineup. If you
I know exactly. Screw all about PCs anyway, so
here's
yeah,
a spec sheet
cool.
on screen, and we'll give that away. This is our biggest prize of this year, and it's a huge thank you.
Oh, Nitrado, I've just had a notification.
And right back to you guys for another.
Servers will be updated soon. Don't leave me.
Thank you, Syntac, for setting this up. And I'm seeing
Servers are updating
in the chat. Listen, if this computer is worse than the computer that you have, so be it. But there's a lot of people out there that may need this computer. There's a lot of people out here that don't even have a computer. So if you're looking at the specs and you're having a good laugh, the laugh is on you, honestly.
Gaming PCs are all good. I mean, I've always been a bit of a console boy, except for Sims on PC.
Hopefully it goes to someone that can use it. And isn't just
but if anything, it's ruined console games for me because of like the mods you can do and stuff.
It's a PC that you can get some work done with. So
also, if you don't want it,
there'll be somebody that will take it.
Yeah.
But believe me,
let us know. I got you.
Yes. All right, we can transition back.
It's a super pretty PC.
Yeah. See, like me, there's a lot of people in chat that are like, I would love this. Thank you.
I mean, my kids would love it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that will love it, but I had to see some little trolling comments in chat. I had to call it out. We're going to keep it positive, and there's a lot of people that can use this PC. Thank you, Syntac. Thank you, Apex Gaming, for arranging this. There's gamers out there that could use that PC. So there we go. All right. Yeah. I think we're going to try to give away a collector's edition.
Yep.
We just need a name, and then what we'll do is we'll reach out to you to see if you have a preference of an Xbox or a PS4. And our winner here is Macau Ianchis. Wait.
Macau Launches?
Macau Ianchis.
Mikhail Anchovies.
I apologize. I'm just going to apologize now. I know that's not right. All right.
Well, you know what? The effort was there.
Yeah, the
And you
effort.
won.
I tried a few times to say it. All right.
And you
so,
won. So.
all right, you won. We'll be reaching out to you. Important to note, I saw a few comments that you donated anonymously. If you want to be eligible for giveaways, you want to leave some type of indicator on your donation. You don't want to leave it anonymous because I don't think we have a way to reach out with you if you leave it anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a way to reach out. So if you want to be eligible, please make sure that your donations are somehow can be tracked or somehow we can reach out to you. Cool.
And we want to thank you guys.
Of course.
Specifically, right?
Of course,
like,
we want it.
Yeah, if you didn't hear.
So we'll reach out to you and see
Servers
if you want an Xbox edition or
starting to
PS4
update,
edition,
apparently.
and then we'll send that your way.
Maybe.
And I'll toss in some poop plushies.
Yeah, just who doesn't like poop? Plushies. All right. What we have up, John?
Well, we can. So we still have to wait, because I know people have called it out as one of our cameras says no card in camera. So while we figure that out, we can't quite go to the other room yet where all our mini games are, unfortunately. So I know, and I've seen a couple of comments about people. Oh wow. Okay, cool. So I know a couple people have asked what we have for prizes coming up. So let me just list out a couple of these, right? So we have 10 Studio Wildcard goodie bags, and that includes like a Genesis sweatshirt, a plushie, a necklace, Genesis Season Pass code, and also we have a bottle from Coldest Water that has the Studio Wildcard logo on it. So that's part of the goodie bag. We also have 10 collector's editions. Although we're down to 9 now since McCall just won one. We have 4 NVIDIA 2070 cards. We have a whole bunch of items from Blue Microphone. Thank you so much to Blue Microphones, powered by Blue. And they gave us like a Yeti caster and a Yeti X, a couple of snowballs. So we have 2 Snowball Black Ices, Snowball Ice, 3 Yeti Nanos. We also have an Apex game PC. So all in all, as of right now, we have 34 gifts that we plan to give away today. Well, you know, I assume just
I've had a notification from the Trodo. They're just updating or about to.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't mention all of the T-shirts that Lindsay wants us to get rid of.
All of it.
We have Survival of the Fittest T-shirts. We have Aberration T-shirts. We have
old stuff. Like
we have tons.
Collectibles.
Tons of stuff that we need to get rid of. I don't mean to say that like it's trash. It just means we've had it for a while, and we know that players would love to have their hands on some of these T-shirts and sweaters, or not sweaters, but actually, did he say?
We can give away sweaters.
We can give away some of. I don't know if you saw the holiday sweaters that we had, but we can give away some of those. There's quite a few things that we can give away as far as art swag.
And oh yeah, the dossier thing. Not I know what I'm about now.
Sort of limited. So if you
took me a while.
a T-shirt or a sweater.
Oh, I'm losing my voice, look.
You and I could just have the discussion about what size are available or what you might particularly want. Like the Aberration shirts are purple, for example. You might want that, or you want the Christmas sweater, and then I'll let you know what's available there. So, well,
you might need to grow or shrink a little bit if you want to fit into it. That's just the way it goes, you know. Or give it to someone you love, you know. Or I had a recommendation of just making a craft of it, putting it in one of those little frames.
Yeah,
you know, maybe put a map in there with it, some arts and crafts, you know.
Maybe you'll win more than one prize. We had winners last year that won more than one thing. So you might get lucky this year. This might just very well be your year. But we'll know later because we have 22 hours left.
All right, do we have a game we can bring in here? Because we can't just sit here and talk like this for another hour.
Let me go look.
Let's see if we have a game we can bring in here.
I don't know if I would say we can't.
I mean, we can. I can sit here and talk for another 2 hours, to be honest. I don't know if the chat will like that very much.
They probably wouldn't.
You know, I could sit here.
What are you trying to say about said?
After a certain point.
I have a weird talent of rambling on topic.
Yeah.
I really do. I can ramble on topic for hours.
Jat wants me to let you know where we currently are at in terms of ranking. So I'll let you read this out on his last message. Now go find us a game.
We are now rank 7, and our solo rank is number 10. Man, that is powerful.
Some loud ass fireworks going off outside.
2 hours in.
feel like I'm gonna die.
Well, we started off with how much? What was our donation
It's like
before
50,
we started?
40, 50, somewhere around that.
As the team donations.
I'm
That's
gonna
insane.
leave the mic.
It is insane.
So see if you can hear the next
insane. Thank you, Jat, for that
one. If they
information.
did another one, they might not.
If Jat is in chat, show him some love. Jat usually hangs out in chat the whole entire 24 hours. I know he did last year. He may not be able to this year. He's had a lot of stuff he's been doing, so we'll just be able to see. But I want to give a huge thanks to Jat and Dolly.
He's right here, though.
Yeah, he's right here. Sorry, here's Jat. I want to give a huge thanks to Jat and Dolly. Dolly is taking care of a lot of the social posts that you're seeing right now, updating the community with everything that's going on in this stream. So I just want to give a huge thanks to them, all of our admins and moderators in chat, in Discord. Those are the true heroes right now. So a lot of positive vibes for Jat and Dolly and all the team over here holding it down. We couldn't do this without them. I know I couldn't do it without them.
Server still haven't updated yet.
Dolly was reaching out to me last night. Let me know if you need anything. I got your back.
They lied.
So yeah, it's just a team effort here, and we'll get it done. That's what teams do, right? Why isn't Dolly here? Dolly does not live in the United States, and sadly, with everything going on, I don't think she would have been able to get over here just with COVID, and there's just a lot going on. So unfortunately, she was unable to make it. Kind of the same thing with Jat. Jat doesn't live in the States as well. So getting him across country would have required, like, I believe it was like quarantine. He had to quarantine for 2 weeks just before he got into the States, and then 2 weeks after. It was just a huge, it would have been a huge undertaking to try to get them here. So hopefully, in the next year, we can get them here and we can have a huge, huge party, family.
Unfortunately, I don't think we could even spare them for the day of traveling.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be honest, that's another thing to point. Zane makes a good point. If Dolly and Jat are on here with me, yeah, they take care of a lot of things behind the scenes. So we actually need them pulling those gears, greasing those wheels. They do a lot that you won't be able to see. The community won't be able to see, but they're often what helps connect all these dots together. So, having both of them would be really hard, just because we wouldn't get anything done. But it would be cool to have them at some point. And, I haven't even met Dolly before. Unfortunately, I have met Jat, and it wasn't a pleasant experience. But I really want to meet Dolly. So maybe one day we'll get them here and we'll have a huge team party.
Game.
Okay, cool. We're just rambling on topic.
Would you eat this?
But I'll get to meet her one day. Oh, what is
it?
that? Yeah, let's see. Let's see what this is. Oh my gosh. 10 Jang prepared fish barbecue.
I'm gonna try it.
It's like dried fish on a stick.
I think I'm going to need some real food before I actually keep eating all this. Like, I've eaten 0 today.
What game is that?
I've eaten 0 calories. Like, my muscles are shrinking right now, dude.
Let me try to figure it out. You really not gonna try to chip?
Shrinking? No, I'm not trying that chip.
Man, that chip is painful.
I should eat this, right? I should eat this.
Give me, I want to try
Eat
it.
it later.
I want to try it.
He's building himself up for it.
I'm
Good
hyping
job,
myself.
good job, Josh. Shout out
I
to
believe
Zane.
in you.
Servers are
Oh yes,
supposed
Heather
to
is
be updating
Zane's wife.
soon.
She is in
Shelly,
the chat.
by the way.
I love Heather. Heather, I love you.
Supposed to be.
I miss you. She stopped here before as well. She's been on Extra Life before. But thank you for hanging out in the chat, Heather.
Yeah, she'll probably be here all night too.
Nice, nice.
If anyone wants embarrassing stories, I'm sure she'll tell.
Positive vibes because I just tamed the baryonics. Positive vibes to you. Ooh, nice. Seth needs pizza. He does. I need some pizza.
Oh, rags are being updated.
And a protein shake.
So we do have a couple
ASAP.
options for food at least, because like we have Jesse Raymond coming with chicken wings.
Okay.
Right. So he'll cook it the same chicken wings that we ate last year for the hot ones thing. So we'll do that challenge again when our other contestants come in. And we have the unique Asian foods. We have lumpia and some other item. Balut.
I'm not eating that.
We have Korean food too.
I see a little chick head in there, dude. Little
They come
chick
in different
beak.
grades.
That's I'm not trying. Listen, if anybody eats
Okay.
balutes in the chat,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to offend anyone. All right, I know what year it is. Got to be careful this year. I'm just saying it's a little out of my norm.
I wouldn't say I'm ready for it either.
This is just out of my norm, guys.
Patrick will eat it with me. That's what he said.
Patrick's brave, man. I'm super sensitive with food. I'm a weak food person.
I'm not a weak food person, but and generally I would try anything once. But I remember I saw that Baloo thing on Fear Factor, and I was like, I will never, ever try that. Like, what's the point? You know, it may be good, but there's a lot of good things you can eat that don't require going through that. You know, like, and I've eaten a lot of weird stuff. I've eaten chicken feet. I've eaten crickets, like whatever. Like,
To be fair, I'm being extra trolly because I've never tried bullet.
Yeah.
But I would.
Okay.
I would though. I mean,
All right.
not my dad. My dad, he'll get the bullet that basically like as soon as you open it, it's staring right back at you. So
Nah,
he's
I'm
extreme.
Good on that. Need some lasagna. Ooh, lasagna sounds good. Can someone bring someone to us? Oh, I think I know what game this is.
Yeah. So this is one-handed bracelet, right?
Oh, actually, no, I don't know what this is. All right. So we're going to do a game here. It's called One-Handed Bracelet.
And
I see Cheerios.
yep. So the rules are 1 minute to thread as many Fruit Loops, well, I guess Cheerios, on a pipe clean
See,
as possible.
we're already starting off on a bad foot because Fruit Loops have a larger diameter than Cheerios. I'm telling you right now.
Much larger.
They have a larger diameter than
It fits, yeah.
Cheerios.
You gotta suck it up.
But look, it can't even shake off. It's that tight.
That's what you want. You don't want to lose any.
That does make it easier
How?
It
because
doesn't.
it stays on. You
But
just
it's
gotta
hard
get
to loop
one,
them.
one,
You got to
one,
hit it
next
like
one.
right in
You
the
have to
center.
use one hand too.
True.
So, okay. Well,
All right.
let me set this up while
What's better, chat? Cheerios or Fruit Loops?
I feel like the
Cheerios.
unstated advantage though is that
Cheerios
Cedric-
are better.
Yeah,
than
all
Fruit
servers
Cedric has
starting
had
to
much
update now, so
experience
that's
in all
cool.
of these games. Out of all of us, you have the most practice.
this cocky game though is the cookie.
All of them. It doesn't matter. All of them.
The cookie.
I will win everything.
The cookie is your cocky game.
Cheerios. See, I told you, Cheerios are better than Fruit Loops, man.
All right.
Wow, we are at 75K.
What?
Damn.
We are at 75K, which means the rates are going up to. Tell me, chat, what are the rates going up to?
Isn't it like 8.5?
Chat, what are the rates at? 75?
8.5.
Yeah. It's
Wait,
8.5,
no?
Right? Go to this
No, it's 8, and they're asking for go up to 8.5.
8.75, 10.5. I'm just seeing random numbers, guys. It's
It's
numbers.
8.5 normal and 10.5 specialty.
There we go. There we go. We got it. Honey Nut Cheerios are so good. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me hungry.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Honey Nut
Honey Nut Cheerios might be one of the top 3 cereals in the world, dude.
In the world?
In the world.
Hey, if you're from EU, what's the
What's
popular
being
cere-
Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah, what's
Please
a popular
tell me.
cereal?
All right, so we got 1 minute for this game, right?
Yeah.
Frosted Cheerios are good too.
I'm not
though.
trying to
I'm not
interrupt.
gonna lie.
No,
Make
you're good.
Sure I got the timer ready at the right time.
Honey Nut Cheerios rocks. Golden Nuggets.
I got a
See,
timer, John.
that's Jad. That is Jad on the Survive the Ark account. Nobody knows who Golden Nuggets. Nobody eats that cereal.
What is Golden Nuggets? Is that like?
It's
I've
some
never heard of
stuff that Jack got when he was a kid, and he never forgot about it. So he just keeps bringing it up.
It'll be back, man. It'll be back.
All right, we're going to start this game. We're going to try to loop as many Cheerios as we can in 1 minute. Fruity Pebbles, the thing about Fruity Pebbles is after 2 minutes in the bowl, it just
makes the
turns
most
into
delicious.
like, no.
No, I don't know. I don't
It
like.
turns into like just, ugh.
The key is to not put too much in
True.
the bowl at once. You have to put up just enough that in like the 2 to 5 minutes.
But I need my
You can
cereal
eat it.
to milk ratio scoop to be milk. I
But
need it to be milk in there.
here's what you do though, is you do your normal amount of milk, and then you
Okay.
pour just a little bit of cereal in. Then you eat that, and then you pour
And
a
you
little bit
keep
more cereal
re-upping.
in. You eat
You know
that.
what this reminds me
You
of?
pour a little bit of more cereal in until you get your cereal amount, and then once you're done, because all those fruity pebbles will
Bro.
like add their flavor to the milk, you got like the best
Yo.
strawberry milk.
Heather, is
finish
this
it
how he
off.
does it at home?
No.
Please,
Hi,
please tell
Michael.
me this how he does it at